All right. Should we get it going? Fire it up. A little bit more PoE in the evening. I want to try something else. I've been getting a crazy idea. Our boss killing build was fine, but I'm thinking some things. I'm thinking some things, boys. Some crazy stuff. Instead of bleed, we might go crit. Somebody mentioned it in the comments too, and I'd been kind of thinking about it. We could maybe try to go crit, which would be pretty sick. I would have to do just a tiny little bit of respecking. But we made the build guide today, so that's good. Now we are free to change everything. I think what needs to happen is this. Now I have to just put my normal point here. And then we can do this. Look at all this crit damage we can get. Like, isn't that crazy? We can do this. I'm really not sold on this right here. I like it, but I'm not sold. I might change that up. Did I watch any part of the inauguration? No, but I'm on Twitter, yeah. Yeah. Definitely some considerable weirdness taking place. To no one's surprise. But yeah. Yeah, kind of crazy, huh? Kind of crazy. I really don't need critical hit chance is the thing. All I want is crit damage. Let's see. How much critical hit chance can I really get? Interesting. Yeah, I really don't think critical hit chance is that big of a deal. Critical damage bonus is good. And I could get 4 points in it if I took this out. Right, so stun build up with crits. This would be another 64% increased critical hit damage bonus with the guaranteed crits on Sunder. Could be kind of gnarly. Could be kind of gnarly. Don't need it for mapping, but for bossing, yeah, that could be cool. It's like a lot of fun. It is. It's awesome. It's a Pruffle. It's awesome. We are going to lose a little bit of our empowered hit damage, but that's okay. That's alright. I think we can give that up a little bit. So I wonder, so that's going to cost me 732 life? It's a pretty considerable chunk. We'll get a lot of that life back if we actually hit something with it, though. Yeah, that is a big chunk of life. But look how much critical damage we do. The critical hit chance is not what I want, but we're getting 105% increased critical damage bonus. Does that show on the thing? No, it doesn't. Okay, interesting. Interesting. That's crazy, though. That's crazy. And how many of these do I have? No skill points to allocate for mapping setup. Okay, that's fine. For bossing setup, though. Yeah, do I still need this? Let me see.
Yes.
I do. Oh, for the mapping build, yeah, I do. For the bossing build, I don't. But I'm not gonna go the crit damage for the mapping build. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. We could do this just for the bossing, or for the mapping build then, if we wanted to. I don't really know what the advantage of that is. Mirror went up 150 div from yesterday, nothing fishy there. Oh my goodness. My goodness. What a volatile market. So I actually don't need this. This bleed one is good, but I actually don't need it anymore. If we want to do something else. This one gives me strength, and it's like global fizz, stun threshold, 23% damage against enemies with fully broken armor. It's kind of cool. I'm trying to see if there's anything neat besides like the rage on hit ones that we have, which are good. I do like ones with rage on hit are definitely good. But if we're not really doing any kind of bleed, we don't need to. We need to put points in bleed. But block and attack damage is cool with Dex is kind of fine. This one's cool, it's just already corrupted. I don't necessarily want to give up block to do it. This one's probably fine. More strength is kind of cool though. Doesn't have the rage on hit, but I already have one rage on hit anyway. We have rage on hit here or somewhere. This one? Yeah. This one gives me max fire res as well. Can I take it out now? Let's see. I can. No! I can't. I need 3 strength. Are we gonna path to anything interesting? Maybe for my mapping build, if I did like this, I can take these points out. Like we could really drop block if we're doing it that way, huh? Ooh, mapping build could go all the way over here. Not even just that speed. It could be attack speed and blind for mapping. Or I could have both my builds. Do that. I think skill speed is kind of nice. I don't really feel like I have any 1-point wonders anywhere in particular. Could just go back to attack speed for both builds with blind would be kind of cool, I guess. Skill speed, so that's another thing I want to look at. So let me look. So 2.33. This is where POV probably is helpful, right? So that's 2.08. Okay. Or 2.13. Okay, so I wouldn't expect this one to be that much faster than the other one. And it's not. Okay, interesting. All right. 2.08. Now it will blind too, which is cool. What's up, Merca? Just messing around with my build again, dude. Just messing around. Looks like my strength is good enough for both builds if we are worried about it. Strength is definitely okay with this build. This one has way more strength than it needs. But my resist to get bricked, so that does remind me that we need to not have a weapon swap, because that doesn't work anymore. Good to know, good to remember. That's not a thing. That works. Okay, good. This does not work anymore. Which means I could, but probably won't yet, sell these items. Not yet. Not yet. I'm actually still very tempted to go with the bleed stuff. Not the bleed, the block jewels and like the rage on hit. I can probably actually change that out too. I'm thinking about it, but not yet. This jewel allows me to move my points around in an interesting kind of way. Why does weapon swap not work anymore? It will mess up my resists. You know, create hardcore character? Not yet. If I try to arbiter? Yeah, we killed him twice. Yeah, we got the videos up on the YouTubes. Oh, I see what's going on here. My other chat isn't gonna work yet, sorry. Actually, is it working? That should be. There we go. Yeah, we got those videos up on YouTube. Slaying that guy. Taking him out. Alright, yeah, we got him on the first and second difficulties. Well, what's that? Yeah, so what happens when I go into this set, though? How much my skill's gonna cost me? We're speeding though. They do cost a little bit, though, don't they? Or do they not? Do they even cost more?
Flame of the Forge.
They cost the same. Huh, interesting. Is it gonna show me the crit damage bonus if I go to this set? Oh yeah, 405% crit damage bonus. Juicy. So we don't need Lacerate on Hammer of the Gods anymore. We can put something else on there. If I'm not doing bleed, and I feel like I'm not. What do we want to put on there? On old HotG. Not tremors, not vitality. Is there anything that does like damage? Maybe we could do inevitable crit. It has such a small chance to crit as it is. I feel like it's not going to crit. Without us investing into crit? Yeah, it's a 10% chance to crit. That's not very fearsome of a crit chance. We still have 2 points to put in something. Let's see. And if we took the 2 points out of this, armor break and armor break duration. Let's see how much this gives me. But then again, I don't know if I should actually do it this way. Like we're actually already there. But we could do this, right? We could do critical damage bonus, stun build up, critical damage bonus, and then we get crit here. If we wanted to do 4 points. This is just kind of weird. There's kind of 1 point hanging out. Let me see what happens though. I still don't think it's gonna be much. But we need some kind of base crit. We don't have base crit currently. Yeah, it does nothing. It's like, yeah, okay. That's not good.
Flame of the Forge.
No, it might be worth it to invest in the other crit thing, but not this one, I don't think. Where's my strength getting weird? On which setup? This one? Oh, weird. I wonder what happened. What did I respec out of? Oh, it's fine, I think.
Nothing is set in stone.
Yeah, we're good. Why does it let me swap specs when there's nothing there? Interesting. Sometimes it doesn't even let you do it. If there's no weapons in your other inventory, it won't let you swap, but okay. Interesting. What are we looking at here? With the remaining 4 points on my boss fighting build, I do still like this extra armor break and just damage. I just don't need armor break duration. If we want to break more armor, we should just do here. But This is also just damage. If I had a slightly larger AoE timeless jewel, we can do it. I just don't have enough money for a good jewel right now, I don't think. Emiliano? Yeah, I don't think I have enough money for a good timeless ruby. I can look, but yeah, I don't think so. What is this thing actually called? A time lost ruby. Those are also not unique, which is kind of crazy. A time lost ruby. That is at least I don't know if it works that way. We have to find a way to do, like, large radius. Because we don't need... I mean, if we are going to just, like, start not doing block, then we can really not worry about it. I just think that they're going to be expensive. It's gonna be pricey. I'm just looking around and see what even can be something we get. So, medium jewels have less stuff going on. Is that how that works? Yeah, they start getting pricey, so we're gonna have to save up a little bit of currency, I think. We don't need Warcry. We don't need Warcry speed. Grant increased damage against enemies with fully broken armor would be okay. Don't really want Warcry speed though. Not really. I'm looking around. Weapon swap speed? No. Fire damage would be good if we did fire damage, which we don't. Not really. Don't want knockback distance. Small passives grant increased melee. Or damage with maces is okay for 10 divine. But yeah. If we could expand the radius to get these nodes, that would make my life a little bit easier. That would be nice. I think medium radius might get that. Large definitely would. Medium might do that too, though. What do you think? I guess I could just buy like any like junky medium time loss jewel and just sort of see what happens. But I don't think we're gonna go that route. Stun build up and magnitude of bleeding is kind of interesting, but again, we're not doing bleeding, and those are not particularly well rolled either, so not particularly. Oh well. That would make my life easier because that would buff some things that I am very interested in having buffed. I'll look at that later. Megalomaniac to get the notable passive. Those are also kind of expensive, aren't they? Those might be pricey. Yeah, we might just get the extra crit damage and stuff. It's just I'm kind of wasting points a little bit. Just a little bit. We're kind of spending... I guess 3 out of 4 give me crit damage, though, right? It's not that bad. If we did this. It's not that bad. If I go into my other set, we still have plenty of strength to wield the weapon. It's all good. And my Sunder is going to be critting for 469% damage on fully armor broken targets. Hammer of the God stacks up to a mean 11% crit chance. No, I don't think so. Let's see. What else can we put on there? Could do more fire damage. Would probably be fine. We probably could just actually put second wind so that we can just double dunk with hammer. That seems probably maybe pretty good. The double dunk seems good. I like that idea. Slam them. Mine is life and Ellie res. That seems like a fun idea though. The double dunker hammer. We could also put utility on hammer, but I don't think so. I think I'd rather just do damage. And then this one is like, we hopefully are gonna be breaking armor frequently. My totem should be hammering pretty good. I think this jewel is kind of insane, but I'll keep it for now. Because we may not commit to the armor break. I'm kind of down, but I'm not 100% sure. Just hit big, now I have 6 div. Get a better weapon or ingenuity belt? Well, ingenuity is not gonna... You're not gonna be able to get an ingenuity for 6 div. Do I have update moment to this build or to the video? To the video. This is gonna be some experimental stuff here. Should be fun though, but yes. We'll do that first. If I use Global Fizz, am I gonna have enough strength for my weapon? In this set? Probably not. Wait, I don't have enough strength for it.
Tempered
Yeah, I
by
do.
flame.
Just barely, right? Just barely. We need 579, right? Yeah, so I can't really lose any strength from here. If I wanted to use the different jewel, I wouldn't really be able to do it. I'm kind of getting a little bit carried by the other jewel. Just for now. My block chance is fairly low, but whatever. Who needs it? I mean, we did lose some armor, which is potentially sketchy. I am going to be a little bit vulnerable to fizz damage, which is kind of awkward. But I'm going to see what happens if we don't use this. These are kind of cool, though. Like, these nodes are really beefy armor. I'm going to see how it goes. I saw a cheap one, like high 30s for 4 div. Okay, it's not worth putting on for if you get 30, but you could roll it if you wanted to. You could just divine it, right? Is that what you're thinking? Yeah, you wouldn't want to wear that. Not in its current state. Failed. It actually did not fail. We actually definitely killed that guy. So that's okay. Okay, we gotta go pat this one. Let's go see if we get one-shotted. I don't think we will, but let's find out. 30 growth one? Oh. You don't want that. You don't want that. Let's get some of these maps back in the inventory here. Those are our little Happy Funsies maps. Some of these should be fine. Okay, let's go see how it feels. If I feel like I'm just getting crushed, then I will probably adjust my situation to have the armor again, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see how early weakness feels with this setup. See how it goes. You're in a PvP realm? Dude, you just love classic WoW, man. I went with max res, actually. I'm testing out max res. So we have one that's all res to get my resistances up, and then we have one that's max res to see if it feels good to be tanky. Yeah, what did I put on my... trying to think what I even... Oh yeah, attack speed.
You won't
Right.
escape.
Instead of the aftershock thing. That hurt. So that right there must be physical damage. For me to get chunked like that, right? I guess we're 84 res now because of the thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm experimenting with max res. We could also just put more max life in, but yeah, I'm gonna see how it goes. Give it a try. Now, if I don't like Herald of like Ash, and we want to put more defense back in, I might do this again and see how this feels. We have very little armor, but we'll see. And Tupac's back, baby. Big flex for you, pumping us up. Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Is there a boss in this one? So it would appear. I do a lot of damage to myself, too, so I guess that's part of the deal. Oh my goodness, is that gonna go off? Don't scare me like that. Okay.
A rarity and all might.
Don't scare me like that.
Soul is one.
I do kind of want to go back to the AoE. Attack speed is kind of cool though. I could do AoE on my mapping build and the attack speed on the bossing one. I'm kind of feeling like the amount that my HP bar is moving still doesn't really make sense with how hopefully tanky we got, but let's see. I was hoping we'd be a little tanky. Maybe the LE thingy is making it not that way. Let's see. It's also Vol Factory. You never know, dude. You never know. But welcome back, man. I think we're going to be dinking around a little bit in Hardcore Classic. Maybe during the daytime streams, I think. Gonna give it a go. We'll see. I'm also trying to see if plating feels good. I like Herald of Ash for clear, but give this a go for a little bit. And then just the demonic Sunder crits and stuff on bosses. I opened with the double hammer of the gods, but I don't even know if that's like... Did I even get 2 off? I might have just been 1. I mostly want to see what happens if I just Sunder bosses. With the mega crit, right? You lost 2 characters to crashes? Oh no. Yeah, I don't know about that hardcore losing characters to like BS like that. I don't know, man. That's sketchy stuff. Rip though. My condolences. Hope you can run it back quick. I think I do need some more AoE though.
You won't escape.
I think the aftershock AoE, being like the 40% AoE is kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal, but I do want to see what this like extra crit damage feels like on a boss. Should be pretty chunky. You gotta love Hammer of the Gods, but still. I mean, sometimes I'm just killing things with Sunder, and that feels pretty good too. Yeah, I mean, it's early access, right? So, stuff happens. Stuff happens. I like the attack speed, but I think I'd probably have to trade it for the AoE again. AoE and maybe even the armor break. Oh my, like what is that? That's just physical damage just destroying me, huh? Yeah, that's a little sus. That is a little sus. Wow, seasonal? You mean like Season of Discovery? Or like, do I play WoW like sometimes and other times? Huh? There we go. There we go. Got him. So I haven't been playing WoW Season of Discovery recently, no. I've not. Alright, buddy, I'm not so sure about this. If I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not so sure about that one. Let's see. We are gonna need some strength. Just a little bit awkward. We can go this route again, which felt good, kind of, for the armor. But we still have not quite enough points to fix the rest of it, right? So it's like, we don't do that. We could do this and then like 1 point here. Do I even have 1 point? I don't think. So it would be armor and then strength, then more AoE. But not this. How do we make that work? To get the AoE back, but also not be super squish. This is nice to have. Really nice to have. Right, so we don't need any more strength. We have plenty of strength. We do have points to spend on this tree now, though. So if we wanted to attack speed on this, we could. But I'm not so sure about that either. Could be kind of worth, though. Like, we'd be like blinding bosses a little bit. Is there any other, like, I don't think there's any other crit damage that we can really get to. Not without, like, I got a lot of really weird stuff. Right? There is critical damage bonus here, but that's not it. That's not the one. I really like that this node gets buffed. It's so much damn. Okay, it's kind of in a weird spot. Can you upgrade quality on shields? Yeah, you use the armor scraps on that one. You've been enjoying Rep Pound on SOD? Nice. This is just solving strength. It's so weird. It's like I should be able to figure out this strength with a more valuable stat allocation than this, right? But I just can't have this too. Because of something. It's like where? Because I don't need 15 strength to solve this, right? I need 5. It's partially because I'm doing like a little bit of travel here, and I'm not doing it with my other one. Maybe? If I had a medium jewel, then this would be getting strength buffed, and we would be happy. But alas. So, yeah, I think we just gotta leave it like that for now. Now for the bossing setup, we're gonna be a little squishier, armor-wise, without all this. This is just so much armor and damage against broken armor targets. It's just I don't think I want to spend them that way. It's probably just go back down to here on the bossing setup for now, I think. Let's try that. That'll have to do. How do you make currency early on? So I think one of the things that's nice to do is, like, if you can try to, one, find just nice items and sell things that have, like, resists and life. Like, armor that has, like, resists and life, a little bit of defense on stuff. Just feeling better yet? Rumble and do a little bit more damage, a little bit more AoE. That feels a little bit better. You could be doing breach stuff and farming breach stones and selling breach stones. Basically just, like, instead of running the content that you farm, you can sometimes sell it. So doing, like, farming towards citadels, farming towards extra maps that you don't need, you can sell those. I'm trying to remember, like, what I was doing early on for currency. Trying to sell stuff. Trying to get your character strong but get a little bit more rarity on your gear can also help you kind of farm a little bit more currency just off the ground. That helps too. But I still might end up selling, like, breach stones now. I might end up selling some of these Arbiter runs I have now. Wow. Because Arbiter doesn't really help me, like, that much right now, I don't think. I mostly wanted to do, like, that boss to get the little end of my map points, which we got those. Now, like, what are we going to do? Are we going to, like, is that going to be part of my deal as I'm an Arbiter farmer so I can get, you know, more skill points from him and more, like, loot from him? I don't know. Not sure if that's really the route that I'm trying to go. Now we can see if the extra resistance helps, because we're no longer in a state of not max resist. I feel like I'm still a little bit more worried about just physical damage. And for that, 85 resist may be enough. And then we just get more HP. Because for mapping right now, we have 47% armor running around, but we also have like 90 resist for cold and lightning, and then 89 for fire, which is pretty cool. It's nice. For supplements for joint pain, so I don't think there's really any supplements you can take for joint pain. It does kind of suck. You could try the Legion Fortify. See if that helps. Because Legion makes supplements that are scientifically, like, supported by research and stuff, so if anything is going to help with joints, it'll be the Fortify. But yeah, I hope you can work on some rehab or something like that. Am I worried about getting one shot or something? Just in general? Yeah, just working on defense. We've been relatively defensively powerful. It's not like I've been getting one-shotted, so now I need to work on defense more. It's just trying to keep it cozy, you know? And we're trying to, like, work on just being able to run kind of just whatever maps we want, right? That's awesome. They're happy to have you there, man. Recognize that you got some value, bro. You're a gamer. I'm still experimenting because we could have 7,600 health instead of 6,500, right? We could have almost like 1,200 more health. It's kind of nuts, you know? That is a lot.
Science won't save you.
But, I mean, reducing elemental damage is pretty good too, I think, right? Just in terms of just not taking too much damage, right? Because now we have a lot less block than before, so we do need to kind of, like, reduce the damage we take a bit. Because we're going to be taking a lot more hits. We're going to be getting hit more frequently. So we want those hits to be smaller. But honestly, getting hit more frequently means I'll have more rage more often. and more attack speed and stuff, right? So it's kind of cool. Yeah, unfortunately, collagen, if you ingest it, it's just like eating protein, right? It doesn't actually, like... You don't, like, get collagen from eating collagen, right? It's just more protein in your diet. So... You think I can delete a boss much faster now? I don't know. The crit thing is kind of funny. I mean, I don't even know if I need Hammer of the Gods. Like, I think Hammer of the Gods is nice to have. Like a sniping tool, but... I almost think it's like... I should just put, like, stun and armor break on Hammer of the Gods and use it like a utility spell. And then just bang on him with Sunder, you know? There's just other stuff that you can do. But I'm starting to think that Hammer of the Gods could really just be like a utility thing. Or I could not even play Hammer of the Gods. And I could play like Earth Shatter. Something like that. That might be kind of cool too. But we're experimenting now. But Earth Shatter and Sunder both kind of need that split, right? Gotta watch that. Gotta watch that. Don't be getting scammed out there. Thanks for the heads up, though. No scammerino. Gonna say if it rolled movement speed, that'd be cool. It did not, but oh well. No scammerino, please. That's kind of nice. Interesting. Let's just farm some maps tonight, boys. I think that's what I'm up to. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Not bad, not bad. I think that's the plan tonight, boys. What are we gonna do about these things? We're stacking them up, man. Uh-huh. People like glucosamine, yeah. So Atlas tree? Oh, it's the same as it was before. I don't think you need to update the Atlas. Same thing. When you're pathing, you use the one with all the like the blue monsters, and then when you actually have a map or like towers all set up, you use the one with the precursor buffs. No changes there. Thanks, man. Should be good on that one. But we're doing some experimentation now. We gotta see if we blast bosses with the crit setup. I want to. See how it goes. Talking about a desk? If there's anything else that can put 3 monitors? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I use the uplift one. Let me see. So he wants a few. Thrill Steel. Yeah, I like having stats on my helmet. I don't like having the other, like, just no stats. But yeah, 20 skill speed is a lot. That would be pretty cool, but yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's run it. I do like a little bit of bleed. I like the way the bleed looked, but in the build, but I think I'll do this one for a little bit.
Fear will best you.
Just feels weird running around with such low armor and low block. I think we're okay, but still. We're not getting rid of our other stuff just yet. Not yet. But you know what doesn't feel weird is having all these nice resists. That feels nice. That feels real nice. I just don't know if I like the way that max res looks on my character as much as I like the way that max health looks on my character. Max health just looks sick, you know? It's cool. A pure hit build? For my mapping, it pretty much always has been. For my bossing, I was doing bleed. But now I might try... I'm gonna see how it feels on these normal bosses to do, like, crit. Like, have Sunder crit hit really hard. It's probably not good enough. But I'm kind of curious. It's also kind of hard to tell because I think map bosses just kind of fall over regardless, right? Getting the wires crossed here. But yeah, map bosses kind of fall over regardless, but I think it'd be kind of fun, right? Hammer the Gods with Bleed is insane. That's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. But one of the things I've noticed is that Sunder kind of crushes bosses anyway. I'm not sure about the big pinnacle bosses, but like at least Citadel bosses and stuff kind of get owned. How much did walking matter in terms of calorie burn? I mean, it's definitely more calories expended than sitting, but for me it was mostly just about like just kind of staying moving and feeling good. Like good energy, good attitude. Just kind of puts me in a good place. I respond very positively to activity and exercise, so try to find ways to get more of that, you know? But I'm sure it adds up. Definitely adds up. Most of what I'm doing when I'm trying to achieve an energy, like a negative energy balance, is I'm just eating less, mostly. Like when I am dieting for competition or something like that one, right? As you get older, you need to move more. I feel like as you get older, you may just sort of tend to move less. You may need to put more effort into it, maybe, right? Is that what you're saying? You're not running around outside playing as much. But now that we have a little one, you know, maybe we do. Pretty fun. Like going and playing at the park. Okay. Just kind of fiddling with the build here and there. I still feel like I would like to break a little bit more armor. I'm trying to figure out where my points went. You know, like it's like what do we do? Where did we move these points around?
I need more time.
I think we went to the armor thing. What is that? Getting shredded. I think we went into the like the armor break side of things because of my jewel or whatever. Let's see how this feels with the crit again. If we just go for the Sunder crits,
I'm not ready.
what does that look like? I mean, I'm pretty sure Hammer of the Gods smacks that guy too. And I'm not really sure that my damage looked that much better than it normally would with Sunder, but maybe. Like when we were doing the bleed one? Not sure. Not sure. It looked pretty good though, didn't it? It looked alright. It looked okay. We could even focus on like stun build up. But eh. Those big bosses are gonna take a while to get stunned anyway. Yeah, we got some aftershocks from the seismic cry. But when the aftershocks just proc on their own, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice. Not entirely convinced that this is better than bleed, but I don't know, maybe, man. Maybe. Because Hammer of the Gods becomes less of a big part of my damage. But again, I think if I just put like stun build up on Hammer of the Gods, and just really like tear into a pinnacle boss with some huge like Hammer of the Gods scaled stuns. And we could rip them up with other stuff too. Maybe. Actually, that's a tier 5. Not really.
You won't escape.
Not really. Weapon is 900 DPS. What's up, Undead Militia? Getting it going, man. Getting the evening started, bro. A bit of PoE for us tonight, man. Farming up some maps, kind of tinkering with the build, seeing what's up. Seeing how it goes. Let's see. Might just be selling this, dude. Just selling it. Not sure I want to deal with those maps right now. I like that they drop Delirious. That's really cool. I'm probably gonna run this one just for fun. How delirious are we? 72%. Oh my gosh. Sounds kind of scary. Although we did make it through levels 1 and 2 of the Simulacrum today. So that was pretty neat. Not necessarily easy. See, I thought somebody might like that one. I thought somebody might like that one. Go, bud. Not gonna price it for too much, but I think that's a good one. Here you go, buddy. Enjoy. Sweet. Put a little more divs in our funds here. That's good. We're kind of pathing towards this thing now. I kind of went the wrong way, but yeah, this tower doesn't hit that one anyway, does it? We did 1 map extra. 2 maps extra. Well, I don't know, maybe something could be over here. Should we go look? It's not showing me anything right now. Let me go up here. It's not showing me nothing. Bleed is nice. Yeah, I gotcha. Do I stream twice a day? I do. Sometimes even stream 3 times a day. I'm actually really not like the biggest fan of the double. But we'll try it out a little bit more. There we go. Went back and watched Simulacrum. Thanks, man. Yeah, those were pretty tough. We hung in there, though, huh? My guy hung in there. These guys are gonna be tough, though. What the heck? 72% delirious. Is that gonna make the boss just into a demon? Like, holy moly. We got some... I feel like we got easy mods the first time. And then the second one was, like, not as easy mods. Not as easy. Got it done, though. Yeah, I don't use bleed in my normal setup. But I do... I don't know if I like this. I feel like I need a little more pep in my step here, skill speed wise. And we're enfeebled. Wow. Are we also lagging? Interesting. But I would use bleed against bosses. That's what I was saying. I did do that. Where is old Kosis? Around here somewhere. Again, I might be getting a little bit cute with the way I'm setting up my defenses right now. We're a little light on physical damage reduction. Let's see. Let's see if this works the way I want it to. Sorta. I think he was gonna be dead to that anyway, right? Sorta. Gotta make sure you jump on that. Yeah, I put the points in the Delirious map drops. Yeah, that's a kind of a neat one, I thought. Kind of cool. It's dropping all kinds of them. Like, some of them are like little ones, but still cool, right? Please give this new build as bomb. Wait for Hammer of the Gods. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Isn't that cool? Just bonk on bosses with Sunder. It's kind of cool. I want to experiment that idea. Because Sunder was putting out some pretty gnarly bleeds too. But yeah, against bosses, just blasting them with like super big Sunder crits is kind of a cool idea. Then I find Hammer of the Gods to be like okay, but I actually don't love it, you know? Gotta be careful with the 100 ones. Yeah, I bet. They get a little freaky. But the Delirious, or the Simulacrum thingy that we did kind of gave me a little bit more confidence in my character. It's like, well, you can kind of handle a little bit more than I thought. Because it was giving us, like, you know, the mobs had like several hundred times, you know, more or increased damage, and they were like penetrating resists and all this. It's like, okay, I guess we're like, these are things I would not want to run in a map, but we have to do it. We made it through it, but it's still kind of sketchy, right? Because the map mods can get weird in a way that maybe the Simulacrum doesn't. We're already getting a lot more splinters, though. You guys were not kidding. I don't know if I did anything to spec for that either. I'm not sure what's going on with that. This is like what Moo and Man was talking about. Lots of splinters. Don't mind if we do. Do come up with our own builds and follow guides. So far, I've just been doing my own thing. I think it's, like, since it's a new game, it's kind of fun to just explore, kind of be a noob. There have been some things that I've picked up, like I've learned about certain items from videos and stuff. That, like, you know, just stuff just kind of pops up on my YouTube feed. So, for example, like Carnarius, his videos taught me about the Against the Darkness jewel, which I had just didn't know it existed. So I was like, oh, that looks awesome. I'll put that in my build. But chat has been very helpful, like telling me about Warrior Invictus, and then today, like Beep was encouraging me to check out this this shield that we're using right now. We also, you know, now we only really kind of just now are in position to have it be part of our build and make sense, right? But you know, we had the divines for it and picked it up. Makes sense. Try to just tank, see how it goes. I think we're okay. Okay, yeah, he hit me for about half my health because of the physical damage thing. Interesting. Right. We feel pretty tanky against Ellie damage. But yeah, much less chance to block. Armor's chilling about 52%. We could have more. I don't like this situation here.
I'm not ready.
Play that out a little differently, I think. Start sundering fools, I think. Evasive, don't like that. Disgust. We can launch a hammer in those guys' general direction there. Send it at them. This Delirious boss is going to be interesting, I think. He might be a little tanky. Let's see how that one goes. I was keeping my armor thingy on him, but I think I might go back to the stun for bosses.
Come here.
The shield that we got is this one. Mahuzadl's Machination. It buffs the soul cores that you put in it, so I put in like a max res for, I mean, we could just do it. I put max res in for lightning and cold, and then just all res. So now I have 90 like resist for cold and lightning, 89 for fire, and that feels pretty good, I think. But what I'm trying to figure out is whether I like that better than just more life.
I need more time. I'm not ready. Enough.
He's a big boy. Big tanky fella. I mean, I think he was pretty durable. I think those Sunders were hitting him pretty hard, right? I'm not sure it's doing quite as much as a hammer, but I mean they're doing some damn, right? You want to play around with that one? Yeah, man. The trade-off is you're giving up a lot of block, right? So that's like the main thing. But I kind of like the way the resists look. Hammer the Gods Not Bleeding? Yeah, I'm experimenting with no bleed right now. Most of my damage coming from just sundering instead of Hammer the Gods. It's an interesting idea. We don't need to worry about that in the build guide yet. Not yet. Just doing some experimentation right now. Seeing if I like the idea. I think bleed is pretty reliable. So Storm. A DPS, I'm not sure. Avatar fire build? Yeah, I'd probably do that on a different character. I like that this guy is a bit more of like a physical damage dealing kind of guy. But some kind of fire thing I think would be sick, yeah. Not trying to do it right now on this guy, but okay, we got 66 simulacrum splinters. What the heck? That's a lot. That is a lot. What in the world? Interesting. Is this cool at all? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I will say bleed felt pretty good. Grab that flask. Yeah, that's pretty expensive, but probably not bad. Let me see what that damage was looking like there on that dude. I don't know if did we ever even get a Hammer of the Gods off? I don't know. Hammer of the Gods is pretty reliable. I mean, I don't know. The guy was also pretty delirious, so we gotta keep trying. I think the rewards can increase, but they may not necessarily always increase, right? You may get some that are not better than last time, right? Okay. Keep testing, keep testing. Isn't Olroth's resolve kind of expensive? Does that always just give you all of your stuff instantly? Is that what that does? This gives you all the healing instantly. We'll see. So that's the theory behind this setup here. Is using Hammer of the Gods as a little bit more like a setup, but and letting Sunder do the work. But I don't think that's as reliable. I mean, Hammer of the Gods bleed is pretty dang good. But I guess we're also just trying different stuff. And it's like, if for some reason they decide they want to nerf Hammer of the Gods, I guess we'll have options, right? The Sunder can do some nasty stuff. You just have to make sure it hits with all of the waves and that they're fully armor broken. And if you're only really hitting him once every armor break, you could go, you know, like less attack speed, but then it's just like, it's just a pain to get the attack off. His one-handed one is interesting. It is, yeah, you get like more lightning damage per enemy power. Definitely could be kind of fun. Maybe like a lightning build. Yeah. Map affix I avoid. Yeah, I don't like, historically I don't like max res reduction or elemental res penetration. I don't like those ones. But we'll see. I don't know. Now that we have all this extra Ellie res, I don't know. Maybe we'll be okay. I don't know. On a treadmill, yeah. This is not going to be fair if we fight the boss with this setup, but maybe we can do it without the stun aura. Well, stun aura is kind of nice. We have 30 seconds of this thing left.
What madness is this?
So what if we do it? What if we experiment with dropping Hammer of the Gods on him? And just tear him up with this. Like, we just Hammer the Gods him for the stun, right? We could have dropped another one on him too if we felt like it, but that seemed excessive. I don't know. I don't know. The ones that lower your life regen because you run totems, gotcha, yeah. Those ones definitely could be annoying. I think I'm usually okay with those though. Look at this guy, man. He's got, he's got the magma barrier, he's got the mana drain. My goodness. But yeah, we frequently do the treadmill in the beginning of the stream. Hanging out, just chilling, getting a little evening stroll in, you know? Oh! You stunned me, you see that? You whacked me. These guys have stun build up? Yeah, they do. Whacked me. Oh, we're still in the wrong setup anyway. Is it common to swap out stuff like that? No, you don't need to. I just have, instead of using a weapon swap setup, I just have two. Like, I just have like weapons that I like and I just put them into two different specs. You definitely do not have to do that. That's like, I don't know, just like a little sweaty, I guess. Not even that sweaty, but it certainly isn't necessary, no. I'm not walking that fast, guy. It's all part of the fun. Thanks, man. Pumping me up, I appreciate it. Interesting. Alrighty. Wow. 39% increased experience. Like, do bosses give you a good amount of experience? Because there's a couple different things that can buff the amount of experience bosses give you. And I've never really messed with those, but maybe they're good, maybe they're good. Alright. I'm just kind of in a bit of a map blasting mood, I think, boys. Just gonna pump some maps for a little bit. See how it goes. Get some towers. Go run this Copper Citadel. We could do some more Arbiter, but I don't know, we'll see. How about you start losing XP about when you get to maps? Hey, Igor. How's it going, dude? I bet it's around there. Like, do I really even need attack speed against bosses? We could probably just do more damage, too. I wonder.
You won't escape.
I wonder. I don't have any thingies, never mind. Just send it then. It's just kind of funny because building against the Arbiter, it's like you don't really tank any of his damage. Like his one shots just kill you, and his little attacks probably are not going to kill you. Died 3 times to 94. Oof. We're not dying too much in maps, but we are sort of prepared for death when we go fight Arbiter. If you got one pinky toe out of place on his mechanics, you're toast. So, yeah. One pinky toe out of place, you're donezo. Right now, I'm just currently experimenting with whether or not I like the max res on my shield or just max HP. Max HP does look pretty sick, but I think that max res has probably got to be better. It's probably just gotta be. And we just gotta figure out how to take a physical hit. Anything that hits me really hard right now is physical hits. And I like the armor. And we could honestly just drop this aftershock stuff and go back to the armor. We could. We could. I like the extra damage, and of course the extra AoE on aftershocks is insane. It's just so nice. It's it's one of the things that makes it not required to have Herald of Ice, right? Trying Arbiter tonight? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, dude. Arbiter's scary, man. It's like, do I just... I'm also trying to figure out, like, what would I be doing Arbiter for? Like, what am I looking for? Besides just, like, kind of a fun boss fight. Pretty much guaranteed to lose XP.
Fortune favors me.
But more practice, I guess, too, would be good, right? Against old Arby. He could drop some cool stuff, but we could also fight Zesh for that. I'm not 100% confident about this crit idea. Although I am interested. I think if we do decide to fight Arbiter, we take Splinter out of Stampede. We put it in Hammer of the Gods. And we take Aftershock out of Stampede and put it in Sunder. And then that might be okay. Tried Path of Building? I haven't yet. I could get in there and click around. I just don't really have a lot of time to do that. Like, I mean, if we wanted to do it on stream, I could.
Feel my wrath.
But you have to import, like you have to do, you can't just import your character right now. You have to copy paste all your gear. Is that correct? Still? Yeah, we could definitely click around and see. Although part of me does like to kind of make some of the build decisions I make off of feel still, you know? It's like the magic is still there. If you're making your decisions off of feel. You know? We can go back and sell that to this guy real quick. Still base it off of feel. He would be in the exact middle, huh? Okay. Let's go back to the checkpoint anyway, because I could probably kill a few more mobs if we run back the map. Yo, played Stampede with Herald of Ice and Herald of Thunder. It works pretty good. Yeah, tell me, explain a little bit more about that with me, or to me. What's up, Akaias? Yeah, explain that to me a little bit better, because I've heard of that too. I think I'm at 90 deaths, maybe 91 now. We only had 87. Oh, then we died a bunch. Okay, it was 93. Then we died 6 times to the Arbiter. So during my first time ever like going and fighting him, We died to him a bunch. So. Oh well, you know, oh well. We will die to Arbiter, that's for sure, but they proc each other? Right. Are you using the ring to like shatter people too? There we go, thanks. Is double rarity on amulet inherently worth anything? It's nice, yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Nice to have it, for sure. I think it does still depend on what else it's got on there too, right? You need the ring too, right? Yeah. Right. I like my rings is the thing right now. I like my rings, so I'm not really ready to give them up, you know? It's definitely not great. Definitely not great. There you go, buddy. Come grab you one of these. Don't think we need it with both? Yes, that's what I've been hearing, right? So I'm not sure about that part. Okay, let's finish this map up. I do wonder if a little bit more armor would feel nice. I do wonder, like, how to make that work. Because we could also go iron reflexes. I think I might have the points for that. I know armor's not like that great, but surely it's not completely worthless. I definitely notice when I have armor and when I don't, in maps at least. I definitely get hit pretty dang hard by physical attacks in maps when I don't have armor. Alright. You prefer to play 2 big rings with 2 heralds instead of this bad stats ring? That's what I would want to do too if I was going to do that. I would need some lower spirit gems, and I think I would need a different helmet that gives me more int. How much int do you need for like a low level Herald of Ice? Probably still a little bit, right? Probably still a little bit. Right? 900, okay. So one upgrade would not do it. Not quite. I could probably take int on my tree though. Maybe. So it's got like 43% rarity. You could probably try 1 or 2 divines. This inventory right there, that's Titan Ascendancy. I probably have the dex for it. But it looks like I probably need more int. Wait, right, so the Herald thing is mostly for clear, right? And as I usually say when we have this kind of discussion, is I don't think I'm really hurting for clear. If anything, I'd need more single target damage, but when I make a different character, I think on that guy I could probably experiment with all this like other like kind of fun mechanics. I kind of like this guy just being like a physical damage beast. Okay, 97 for 18. Do you need it to be level 18 or could you have it be lower? I wonder. I may at some point make another guy and see how it goes. Let's see how the crit damage feels on this dude. On this big fella. You extra helmet? I do, yeah. I just have dex on my ring too. Which is more dex than I need, but it's all good. For now. I have strength on both reach rings, which is nice. I don't know if I'm what boss I'm doing. I just gonna farm a little bit. Gonna experiment a little bit. And you can do your experimentation in POB, which would give you a more accurate loadout, but I think didn't hit him. I like experiment in the game too. Less block does feel kind of weird sometimes, though. Not 100% sold on it yet. But this new shield was a relatively recent development, so gotta try it out. Make sure everything's good. I killed one of his friends, looks like. Can you not get up there, brother? Come on now. Come on now, brother. I'll have to look and see again what kind of damage Sunder was doing there. Again, this is just a normal boss, so we probably, you know, we probably just walk up and one-shot him with, oh gosh, what is this? Probably just walk up and one-shot him with Hammer of the Gods, but what I'm liking is that Sunder can get it going, you know? Sunder can get it going. Let me see. Real quick, like. I want to see what kind of numbers Sunder was hitting for. What kind of numerals am I seeing here? Because it ain't much until it is. I mean, it's hitting for like 2 million. Right? It's got to be armor broken to really do that kind of damage. I don't know. It's all right, you know, it's okay.
Fortune favors me.
Is it safe to commit to? Hard to say. Hard to say. Because remember, with the bleed, Hammer of the Gods is giving us a guaranteed mega bleed, and Sunder is still like gonna benefit from that bleed on the tree too. Whereas Hammer of the Gods really doesn't benefit from the crit damage, right? Not really. I think it's possible to specialize into that sort of thing, but I'm not really convinced. I'm not really sold. I do like the Sunder bleed too, though. It feels like that kind of like rips bosses apart, the bleed. But if the whole Herald thing, I'll probably do that on a different character. I'm not even using Herald of Ash right now. We're just like doing armor plating and time of need, you know? I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, Hammer of the Gods was doing work with bleed for sure. I didn't really go like crazy invested in bleed though, is the thing. Like I got my bleed chance going, and that was almost about it. We did like a little bit of magnitude, I think, right? When I switched like 2-3 pieces of Herald, that's okay. I just don't think I need Herald, is what I mean. Like, it's cool, but I don't think I need it. Like, Herald of Ice doesn't really help you kill pinnacle bosses, and that's really the only thing that's like really tough. You might clear maps a little faster though. You know what I mean? Yeah, no? Certainly struggle with map clear as it is. And pinnacles though, those are some big boys. That can get interesting. Know what I mean? Feel like sick, you like it? Thanks, man. I'm testing out the Sunder style. the big old crit damage instead of bleed, which is reliable and good, and what I've been doing before. But I'm like, what if we did this? What if we did this? You do need more uptime with this one though, right? And uptime is tricky. Sometimes it's kind of nice to be able to chuck your hammer of the gods, get the bleed out, and then just like do mechanics on big bosses, right? Right. A little tricky. A little tricky. That's kind of cool. That's looking interesting. Oh, wow. Cool. People don't really wear that kind of gear, but I'll chuck it in there. Fire Warrior? Yeah, Fire Warrior's cool. I want to try that too. Swords and axes are going to be a lot of fun as well, but yeah, I haven't heard anything about them yet. I think these guys roll movement speed? A little bit. Nice. Nice. A little bit of rarity on them. Interesting. I need to sort out my tabs. I have a lot of hopefully priced items in there. A lot of hopeful pricing going on right now. What a weird set of stats. It's really not that bad. I don't think it's quite this good, but it's not that bad. That's kind of neat. Getting some sub loving too. Fantastic. Thanks, Toila. Big flex of that prime pumping us up. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this setup. It's been working well. I've been digging it. But yeah, I'm not sold on the crit thing. I think Sunder probably does pretty dang good damage regardless. And bleed is just a good way to make it do more damage all the time. And then the crit is just like a bonus, right? Armor break is a bonus. I'm trying to think what it really frees me up to do though, right? Like did it really free us up at all? Did we make good use of extra talents that we had available to us? I'm not really sure that we did. Not particularly. Not really. Not particularly. Wasn't overly impressed. I think I will keep doing the aggravate on this one. I like the empowered attack juice. We may have to take points out of here for now though. Maybe? To get all this again. Looks like we have 2 more points. I forget where the... Oh, that's right. We had all this too that we could take out. I forgot about that. Yeah, let's not forget about that. That gives us 6 points to work with. Are we sure about that? So we can go back to the blind and attack speed. Or skill speed and just roast them with heavy bleeds again. Yeah, it's the side inventory is this thing. It's colossal capacity. Would magnitude be better for Hammer of the Gods? Yeah, I just need a chance to bleed. Yeah. We gotta make sure we get the chance to bleed too. But magnitude just makes it, yeah. Duration is almost the same thing in terms of damage. But man, maybe we don't even need chance to aggravate though. I'd like the aggravate chance, but we could experiment with more magnitude. I like duration too. Duration again is it's kind of the same thing, right? But I do like having a chance to aggravate. I think that's pretty cool. We have this aggravate chance too, which is maybe probably enough. We're gonna take that anyway. We don't need to take this anyway. What's my bleed chance at currently? We still have 5 points to spend too, which is kind of nuts, I think. So, do I need to put on my other jewel again? I don't think so. I also don't know if I can. I can do it for this build. This build's gonna need some strength somewhere else. If I take off any more strength, like 3, if I lose 3 strength, then it doesn't work. Okay. I still think I like bleed the best. I like bleed on Hammer of the Gods. I don't mind it consuming armor to do it. Has a 99% chance to bleed. That's probably enough, but we can put other thing on there. So here's my other jewel that I think is insane. This one. Teeny tiny chance to bleed. Teeny tiny. We're gonna need more strength for this setup. That can be arranged with this though, if we just want to put points here for strength. Like both builds get that. I think that's fine. It's gonna need, yeah, it's gonna need more than this is gonna give me, right? If we put one thing there, it's not gonna be enough. Right?
I have a different
Let me see what happens. Not refund, but let me see. Yeah, we'll need 3 more. I don't think we're really pathing anywhere with this setup either. Let's go back to the good old bleed. What are you actually doing this game? Are you collecting stuff for some reason? Just making gains, bro. Ever play like Diablo? That would kind of make sense, right? It's pretty weird, huh? Pretty weird stuff, Beep. What's up, man? Duration, yeah, I mean, it just makes it last longer. Does more damage, right? It gives you more chance to aggravate it. If you're playing this talent, which I don't think I am. I don't think I will. This is an easy way to get some strength for 2 points. So, maybe we could just do that. This does kind of fix strength for both builds, kind of. Right? And both builds are pretty much chilling. I wouldn't mind accessing this aggravate. But now I have 5 points to spend. So we have a 102% chance to bleed because of the jewel. We're pretty chilling on that. We have 5 points left, so we could go into attack speed and blind, which would be kind of cool. Or we could just try to find a way to hit harder. Right? Could put... We don't have any skill points in the other tree to use. I think we need to get... We don't need this anymore. Let's fix this too. I think this makes sense. Yeah? Maybe not, actually. It actually might not make sense anymore. Let me see. How many points do I have? That does it just about right. Okay. Yeah, okay. Then we still have a bunch of points. Is it 4 points to spend, not 5? Yeah, 4. Okay. Well, in that case, we probably go back here for skill speed. Maybe. Maybe. Not gonna lie, it felt kind of cozy to have this. To have the armor and stuff. It actually felt kind of cozy. Making real money? In the video game? No, sir. No. Sometimes I might say money, but what I mean is like currency in the game. Chance of Astro Menace? Bro, you're like the 4th person who's done that in the past couple days. You guys are farming, man. That's crazy. Do some Monk Storm? Yeah, maybe I will. You guys are farming, man. What the heck? Good stuff though, bro. Good stuff. Alright, well that locks that in. I really would like to get more out of this though, right? Like, I want to use my jewel more. I don't necessarily even need the Made to Last is the thing. We can just do other stuff. Like, we could do armor, life leech, and regen just to make better use of this jewel. But that might be a little much when we could just go for a little bit of skill speed. Skill speed does feel really nice against bosses. For sure. Feels nice when mapping too, but this is just kind of where we're at in our life right now. And if we don't have this, and my second set falls apart, is that still the case?
I have a different plan.
Yeah. I believe so. Yeah, okay. Well, that'll do for now then. That'll do. This jewel is very nice, but we'll go back to the bleed for a bit. That's cool. Chuck that in for the punch. It's kind of troll that this does it this way. But okay. We good? Oh, that's why it's even letting me do that. I see, okay. That's even why it's letting me do it in the first place. Back to the maps. Another savannah, okay. Wait, why am I going this way? Did I have to? I don't think so. I think I could have just gone this way. Yeah, where am I going? Like, I'm out here just playing the video game? What the heck is going on? Can I do this one yet? No, I gotta do the crypt. I'm trying to see, like, where's this thing come from? Come off the top there. Am I out here just playing the video? Oh, I know why. We're trying to not to do the freaking fortress. I see. Just mapping, it's true, just mapping. Wonder if you farmed in-game currency for a living. Like, are you serious? You know what I do for a living, bro. No. No, bro. We are playing this game a lot, though. But no. We're not farming in-game currency for a living. Not directly, yeah. Just gaming. Liking the build, good man. Yeah, I like attack speed even for like the mapping build, but we're chilling. We're chilling. Gotta keep that delirium going. We actually have some delirium gains to make of this one. Just farming mines to mine. That's right, man. That's right. Trying to make it happen. I think we got stronger today, though. Kind of hard to tell sometimes. Is this... Is like this not a way to go? I think we did. It feels like it. Just some little bit of weirdness here and there. I think the new shield is sick, but yeah, the defenses just feel a little bit different with the less block and stuff, but I think overall it's good. Just get hit more. you know? This isn't necessarily a problem. Interesting. Not necessarily a problem, but yeah, we're getting there. No, when I say I'm farming currency, I'm strictly talking about like in-game currency. Yeah, like it's like, you know, in WoW you're farming gold, right? That's all. That's just funny. Yeah, no worries. No, we're just playing the game, but the game does have an interesting economy. It just doesn't really tie into the real world in any way. But it's cool that we get to stream it, and that's part of what we do for IRL currency. So you tuning in and supporting the content means a lot, man. Thank you, as always. But no. There we go. Get a little bit of that. So what kind of detonation was that? That hurt. Good old aftershocks, baby. Doing it, doing it. Mervin probably has no idea what that even means. He doesn't. I don't think he plays this game. Right? He doesn't even know what divines are, or temporalis, or mirrors. You know what I mean? He has no idea what any of those things are. I think he's just a stream enjoyer, bro. I think what you been playing, Mervin? You've been playing some Age of Empires? And you could ask us a funny question. It's like, man, you sure are playing this game a lot. Farming this bad boy like it's your day job, you know? Yeah. And they got like a new, different dupe now or something like that, right? Some crazy new dupe.
I need more time.
Splat. Yeah, we'll still rock bleed against boss. I think that's good. I think that'll work. Give yourself a little wrath loop. Sure thing, bro. Sure thing. We'll send it. Why not, man? Okay. That was kind of cool. You looking for this fella? Oh, you like that, huh? The 3 different types of damage, of added damage there? Okay, okay. I got you, I got you. There you go. Let's not talk about the prices of items for RMT in the chat if you don't mind. I don't want to have anybody get the wrong idea, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you might have an idea of those prices when the little spam bots whisper you, right? Ooh, unique mods have 1 additional modifier. What the? Ooh. It's kind of freaky. That's kind of freaky. You know what? Sure. Let's take a look. We can't go that way? Well, what good is this whole area then? I'm not trying to run no fortress right now. I'll tell you that. Oh, way. Thank you, Hakushi. Okay. Here we go. I do want to believe in armor, boys. I do. I just have to find some points. Uh-oh. We could take the 2 points in my little jewel, and then we could put like 1 point in, what's it called? In iron reflexes, and just get all of our dexterity converted to armor. Probably still wouldn't do much, but I don't know. Kind of cool. I like their stun animation. She's like freaking out. That was cool. What plans do I have for those last 3 skill points? I don't plan to ever get them, truly. I don't think we'll ever get another level up, probably. I'll probably eventually just go do a boss and die. But we could. I don't know. If we were like kind of not really trying to push any more content, we just wanted to level, we could do that, but I don't know. I think I'll probably still try to go for some of the endgame content that will probably kill me. Because you'll be pushing it, you know. I think the further simulacrums could kill me. I definitely think the bosses could kill me. We'll see. My block chance is not high now. No. It was okay. So I've actually reduced my block chance more and more the further my character progresses. Because less and less do I need to sort of hide behind that defense, and more I can just sort of like tank damage. I can take the hit, right? Because now I have like really high max resists. Like I have 90 lightning and cold res, 89 fire. And so we can kind of take the hits, right? And when I take the hits, it pisses me off. It gives me a bunch of rage. It gives me more armor. It gives me attack speed, you know? So I actually like getting hit. But it can get a little sketchy, I suppose. So my armor really isn't that high at the moment. I definitely would not mind a little bit more attack speed on my mapping build. It's just I have to give up AoE to do it. That kind of sucks. In that moment is where the heralds would be good, right? That is why I may consider trying to figure out how to do like a herald setup. Because if I could get AoE just from the fact that Herald of Ash is kind of busted, or not Herald of Ash, Herald of Ice is kind of busted, then I could just go more attack speed, right? So you actually get more AoE and more attack speed. But, I mean, I don't know. Gotta give up my auras, have to find intelligence somewhere. It's just not really that hard to do. But yeah. What's attack speed good for? Stampeding? Yeah. Stampede likes attack speed too. You kind of start that rumble a little faster, you know? Rumble. This little like charge up phase is a little bit faster with more attack speed. But whenever I get hit, I get a lot of attack speed. And Sunder a little bit, you know? A little bit of attack speed on Sunder. But, like you're saying, not really that big of a deal. Like the idea of doing a crossbow titan? Try it out, man. Just being just Doom guy, you know? Just a Warhammer Space Marine. Just a big, heavy armored crossbow guy. That actually sounds pretty badass. Yeah. Oh yeah. Heavy stuff with auto reload? There you go. There you go. That sounds awesome, actually. Not good. I'm not much of a ranged guy, but that sounds like if I was gonna play range, that might be a way to do it, you know? That might be one way to get it going. Sounds cool. I do love how many like kind of crazy builds you can do with this game, huh? Seems like the devs kind of forget that not every class attacks at range for all movement. I mean, I'm pretty sure Jonathan like played with Titan, so he has some insight, perhaps. Who knows? Surely somebody's out there playing some warrior, you know? Surely. Got some warrior gamers. Run and gun shotgun mode with the witch hunter. Yeah, that's cool. That right there is like why WASD is in the game, like those kind of classes, right? Yeah, we're doing this. We're just not getting a lot of juice out of it because there's a couple towers in the radius, but not that many, I guess. All right. Anything cool? 5% chance to bleed and a 5% and a chance to ignite as well. That's kind of cool. Totem life, minions. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It's kind of a troll one, I feel like. But, you know, chance to ignite and chance to bleed together is kind of cool, I guess. Oh boy, what is this? Oh boy, this looks a little unpleasant. Maybe it's actually sick though. Maybe it's actually insane. Should we try it? I think we're gonna try it. In the Oasis, what could go wrong? Not loving us low to 97. What's your current PoE 2 goals? Probably like do like some of the endgame bosses and stuff and see the content, level up my guy, you know? Not level him up in terms of XP because I don't think we're gaining any more XP. But like, you know, rank up his like content talent tree, right? Like we did 2 simulacrums today. Try to find like some more bosses and just blast, you know? That kind of thing. Finally play the game, you know? Kind of put him to the test. Just learn about PoE on this guy now even more. Like learn about the end game. Because Path of Exile, it's a really fun game to play. And it's fun to like make progress on your character all the time. But it's also a game where you benefit a lot from just like player knowledge, right? So learning what it's like to progress into the end game, like learning what like the boss mechanics are like, right? Learning like about how strong you need to be for certain types of content before you go take it on, you know? All these little things, and a lot of that is kind of something that you might want to, you know, learn by doing. Yeah, I could like optimize my game for leveling up still. I just think that I'm probably gonna eventually just like feed all of my XP to the Arbiter anyway. At some point, you know? So I may not do a whole lot of like, I don't know, like leveling focus, you know what I mean? Probably gonna give it all to the RB anyway, or, you know, give all my XP to a simulacrum or something, right? But I kinda, I'm a real big enjoyer of, like, maxing out my character's power, so we've still been playing this guy instead of making a new character, but I think I will at some point. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do yet, but
Fortune favors me.
I think I want to do like a warrior leveling guide. Even more than I want to make a different character still. Like a Gemling Legionnaire would probably be kind of fun, but I feel like I'm just kind of crazy. I just want to play warrior all the time still. I mean, I'm even tempted to do like a Titan warrior leveling guide, but maybe play Warbringer. Something like that could be interesting. Temporalis warrior. I like the warrior Invictus right now, but what, you could just like blink around or whatever, leap around. That's getting too castery for me, bro. You guys have ice attacks now. What the heck is that? Where are you, Kosis? There he is. There you are, partner. Get him, Totem. Surprise. Can I hit him from here? Nope. He can hit me though. He can shoot through there. What the heck? Cheater. Come around this corner, see what happens.
I'm not ready.
This guy's outplaying me. Oh. Oh, what the? What the? Putting the moves on me there. I haven't tried Thrill Steel. I need my helmet for my stats right now. I still need it for the strength and for the resists. And it is 50 rarity. I think it's actually like 58 or something right now. Yeah, this one gives me 58 rarity, so. But yeah, running in and attacking faster would be nice. Yeah, Titan's pretty sick. Warbringer, I'm sure, has like some cool stuff too, like the just being able to block everything and set every shield to 40% block is pretty cool. And then you can do war cries, you can do totems, you can do armor break stuff, and all those things are pretty cool. But yeah, Titan is just super versatile. Just getting all that extra juice out of your, like, small talents is kind of crazy. It is pretty wild.
Feel my wrath.
Coming at you. Get him. Thrill Seal would be fun, though. But I like keeping my character beefy, too. All the strength and life and rarity for the gains. It's nice. What's this guy? Splat. Splat. Whoa now, Dutterville. Let's go, man. Thank you so much, dude. Pumping us up with the 5 gifties. Holy moly, man. Thank you, thank you. We'll keep going a little bit longer. I think that 1 point is the best ascendancy point in the whole game. It's pretty solid. Gemling Legionnaire has their, like, stat one too, right? That is wild. Thanks for pumping us up, man. Especially supporting the PoE streams, dude. That's what I'm talking about, man. Loving this game, and I have a lot of content that I want to post for it. Just for my PoE enjoyers, I want to let you guys know what the plan is over the next little bit. I think the PoE streams are going to be in this time slot. I think during the daytime, most of the time, I think, at least this week. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. I think this week I'm going to try to work a little bit of WoW stuff during the day. Just to kind of keep the balance of WoW content rolling. But we're going to be doing some fun stuff. It's not, I don't think I'm going to be like grinding WoW necessarily. Like, my plan is to kind of go run around and be a goofball in hardcore WoW. Like do some RP just for fun. And then we'll do PoE in the evenings, like this time of day. I think we'll do some WoW though. We need to sprinkle a little bit of WoW in the mix. But thank you, dude. Yeah, I don't know if you even really use Giant's Blood as Warbringer, do you? I mean, I don't know. I feel like maybe not. I'm not sure though. I feel like Warbringer might just be doing the one-handers. A little more WoW? Yeah, we're gonna do some. We're gonna do some. Like, I don't think we're gonna be like grinding retail or doing any like serious PvP right now. I think I'm just gonna use it more as just kind of goofing around, having fun kind of thing, right? I want my armor breaker to be doing a little more work than that. I want the armor to be broken more than that. I may need to invest in a little bit more armor breaking. Just to make sure things are looking good. We are pretty delirious in this environment though too, so there's that to consider. We're a bit delirious. But for my PoE enjoyers, I definitely want to keep jamming on PoE, right? We will see. A little bit of Blood Tank this weekend? Oh, snap, nice. Nice. I probably gonna just keep jamming on this guy, but eventually a leveling guide I think would be fun, because that would give me a chance to play a new character anyway. Yeah, so this map is bringing down my resists. Minus 12 max resists. So my lightning res is like 92? Is that really the case? Interesting indeed. I thought when I took my lightning gem off it, put it at something else. Oh no, interesting. Oh, you know what? It's because I took some other gems off, I think? Maybe? Question mark? I'm not sure. I'll have to look. Anyway. Yeah, that lightning should say 78. The fact that it says 90 means we're even a little bit over cap. I like the lightning res jewel that we have on, though, is the thing. It gives me attack speed and stuff, but... we could put on a different jewel. It's also giving me a little bit of accuracy, but... I don't know if I need it now because of this extra dex I have in my helmet. I think we're actually at like 100 chance to hit now. I'll have a look. I'll take a look. I don't really want to be losing more attack speed, but the same thing. It's like, we can probably put strength on my jewel, and then I don't think I'll need strength anymore. We can do more block, maybe. But if I don't need strength, then I can spend those 2 points differently. I can just put them right in the other armor if I really want armor. Okay, let's have a look at that situation. Let's see. My ascendancy? Titan. Titan. Fought against the darkness, and now you have a bunch of life. Nice. Mysterious lineage. Oh, you'll be farming, man. You'll be farming. You're playing Titan. Yeah, so what's the deal here? What's going on? Why is this acting like... Yeah, we still have 90 res. Okay, so... what's my chance to hit? Should still be enough, right? 98? Yeah, I think that's okay. So I like this jewel a lot, and we're going to keep it. But... I think we can put... this one in? I think it'll be fine. Other options include dexterity, block chance, but I think the strength kind of frees up some stuff for us, right? So now when I go to this build, were we chilling on strength? No, hold on a second. Right, we can take this out. Right?
I have a different plan.
And we're still chilling on strength on both builds, right?
I need to be stronger.
Oh, are we not? Oh, nuts. Okay. So this build is not chilling on strength. That means... Okay, how do we fix this one? I just think we don't use it then. Just put it back. That's fine for both. This build doesn't need it, but I really would rather it be over here. There's just not a lot of like kind of no big deal stuff that I could drop. We already dropped this off the other setup too. And I actually would want this back. But it's okay. It's okay. In that case... Wait, did I put the wrong jewel in? No. Well, maybe we don't use this one then. Because if I have to do that anyway... We're missing just the tiniest bit of strength, huh? It's because we're not pathing to something, basically, I think, is what it is. Was I pathing to something before? I don't think so. Yeah, we're missing the slightest bit of strength. Okay, dude. That is kind of a cool one, but what I'll probably do then is just do like a block and rage kind of deal. You know, we could... Does this sort of oddly fix it? I don't think so. It doesn't make any sense. This is kind of cool, though. Armor, bunch of rage on hit. Rage when hit deal. Block and global fizz is kind of cool. I like that strength really should do more for me there, though. It's kind of weird. We're doing so much damage against enemies with broken, like, armor. I'm used to having so much block, too. But 1 point of block hardly does anything for me now, I think. It's kind of funny. It's so odd to me that I'd actually need the full 15 strength. I would so much rather put that over here to get all the extra armor. It's like 60% increased armor. And all the life leech and stuff too. That's crazy. How is that not working that way? Come on, dude. Where did I put points? It's because we took out of this. That's just like the main thing. We just took points out of this when I just can't do it. Ain't no way. How many points are we short? 3?
Nothing is set in stone.
3?
I'm not strong enough.
Literally 3 strength away. Even with the other one on there. Oh, I bet I know. So here's the thing. We don't need this dex. Did I already change it over? Do we need this int? We don't need the int. But we already changed the dex. I don't think we have anything else. We do need the int. Do we? Yes. All right, whatever. It is what it is. Itex, thanks so much, man. Big flex for you, pumping us up, dude. Thank you, man. How the heck do you scale hammer the gods? Boss damage so high?
I have a different plan.
Maybe it's weapon skills. Truly, that might be what's happening. It's just weapon skills. 3 more strength. 3. I want this. I need a medium jewel. That would fix things. I don't think we have the money for medium jewels. At least not like a good one. Not really. Not really. Yeah, notables grant stun? Nah. I want to buy this just to see what happens. I want to buy it for 5 exalt so I can see what a medium cluster would do. Just want to see. Break increased armor and bleeding duration. I mean, that's something. That's something. Not particularly well rolled. But I do like increased armor break. For 3 divines, though, having a kind of a low increase of bleeding duration, I don't know about that. Not that bad, though. I'll show you the Hammer of the Gods thing in a second. I'm just taking a peek at something real quick. Chance to cause bleeding. Skill effect duration. Chance to inflict bleeding is not bad. It's not really necessary, but it is useful. Sorta. Sorta. I'm gonna try that one out. Oh, it's large too. A large radius. Skill effect duration, which really doesn't do much for me, but I might try it out just to see what it looks like. I know I'm kind of being silly, but is it 4? I could do a 4 div experiment. Why not, huh? My strength? A fair amount, but I'm gonna try this out. Makes it later? Yeah, I know, it kind of sucks. Yeah. Does kind of suck. Do you think it will affect the hammer too? Oh, it's so awkward actually. That does actually kind of suck. Alright, sorry, wrong one. Let's go to this guy. Yeah, I know, I wish. It does pick the hammer drop, I know. I hate that too, so I don't think I'm gonna do that one. I'll look at this one. Is this one a medium or large? It's a medium. It gives you bleed duration and just increased armor break for 3. I mean, hold on a second. I'm trolling you, buddy. Not on purpose, though. There we go. All right, let's check the medium. Let's make sure it works. There we go. That's better. I like this one. It is messing up my intelligence, though. Can you tell? Can you see how that works? Alright. Let's grab that one real quick. Now, the real question is, am I about to just corrupt this thing and brick it? I think so. I think so. I think I have to. I think it's like actually like a obligation that I must do that. Now I need to change my other talents though. So we have the strength, but I need to put points here for sure. And I need to put a point here for sure. This thing should be giving me more strength now. And breaking all kinds of armor. So a large one doesn't really do that much more for me because I don't think I'm going to put points into these ones anyway. But we do get to benefit from all of these now, which is kind of cool. But yeah, a large, I don't know what a large, like... This one actually seems like pretty solid, don't you think? Seems good. I'll be right back real quick. Seems alright, seems alright. I kind of want to corrupt it. I don't think you can have any more stuff on it though, right? Yeah. Interesting. Let me put this treadmill away. So with this, everything kind of works. Everybody's happy, but I think we have to vol it. Unfortunately, we need 8 more intelligence, which is understandable. Now we need 8 more strength. Everybody's not happy.
Nothing is set in stone.
Alright, please don't brick. I don't think anything happened. Yeah? Did it, did the bleeding duration go down or something? I don't think so. What did I buy? Let me look at it. No, it's the same. It just kind of... Nothing happened? Okay, whatever. I think that's still overall an improvement. Let me be right back real quick. Skills quality? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ms. Bane? There's a pretty easy fix to this, and it's really not that big of a deal. Controlled metamorphosis, medium small ring at the bottom. We haven't done that one. I think I actually need the stats from Polymathy, but that could be kind of fun though. That is a reasonably good option. All right. Okay. Let's see. This is really not that big of a problem. This is kind of part of the fun, but we'll see. I'm a tiny bit bummed that this didn't give me something cool for the corrupt. Miss Bean, come on now. Come on now, Miss Bean. What if we did this? Just popped another one on there. This isn't a notable. Lily, can you chill out? Do it. Do what? What are we doing? How much bleed chance do we get if we do this? I wish that gave me something. What country should you move to? I don't know. What are you thinking? Yeah, I think when we are fine without it, yeah, we should. I think I'm with you on that. What's happening with my HP right now?
I must try.
Wait, how are we still not strong enough? How are we still not powerful enough? Okay, so if I take off this intelligence, it won't work. That's okay. I think we're still 100% fine. This is just kind of a funny little thing to figure out. I'm pretty tempted to move the stuff down here. Like to move my bleed nodes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the bleed chance that I need, but I can move some of these out. Move them down here. This is really, these jewels are kind of cool. Definitely kind of neat. Oh. This isn't even the one that needs the strength, though. It's kind of funny. Right, these are all magnitude of bleeding and not chance to inflict bleed. That's actually not that great. This is the one that gives me the thing. What is my bleed chance without this? If we want magnitude, we should definitely get it from here, right?
I've changed my mind.
We still need 3 more strength. All right. America is doomed. Gotta leave. And we'll see, huh? This is allocated. It's saying it's not, but it is. Oh man, we got both of those buffed up. That is so sick. With the medium jewel. Nice. Nice. It sucks, but I think I might have to do this. It does kind of suck, but I might have to take the points out of this setup here. I can put him elsewhere, though. I can put him in, like, here, and that might be okay. I do love that AoE, though, bro. I do. This is so cool. But in order for us to have this damage and this other stuff, it might have to go. And I do want this other stuff. I do. Until we can get like 3 more strength. I'm thinking that we could maybe have like 1 travel node. Just any single point is kind of important still. Is this on loop? How many times in a row have we heard this one? It's a freaking jam, but still. It's a freaking jam. Yeah. All right. Like it's looped. Okay. Let's move along. Just rocking out, dude. Sorry that we're fussing around with my setup so much here, but I'm not actually that sorry, because I think this is kind of a fun part of the whole deal. Oh, did I take the strength jewel off? Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Okay, well let's just, yeah, okay. I think we should be okay if I just do this. Just put that back on, and then we're kind of chilling, right? Everybody's happy that way? Pretty much. What's my bleed chance? My bleed chance is probably not enough, though, is the problem. Unless it is. %94 chance. I mean, that's pretty good, but we need 1 more point somewhere. Just need 1 more thing. Is it really trying to pretend like I didn't allocate this?
Nothing.
Hold on a second. Maybe I'm trolling. Maybe I'm trying too hard with this other jewel. Oh, so I just cleared my DM. Sorry. What was it? No. Sorry. What we got? Yeah, it is there. I like putting as many points as I can into this, just because of the extra juice. Why is one of these not more, why is this not bleed chance, dude? Come on now. What's the other present? Sorry, I did miss it. We are breaking hella armor. And doing pretty good damage against enemies with broken armor. A little bit extra bleed duration is cool. Why am I not seeing this? Not seeing it. I think this point is actually kind of worth, though. It's so much more damage. Oh, Discord. Ew. Ew. What are those? Those are the builds, and then what's the other thing? Is that like a looty filter? Thanks, man. P-O-B. Oh, snap. Thank you, man. People will really like that. Thank you, dude. Nice sandwich add-on not working. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. People are going to freak out about that one. We don't need armor break duration. Or bleed duration. This is such a strong point. Yeah, people will love that. Thank you, man. People will love it. And this is a nutty node. Breaking more armor is pretty sick too. The combination of those two is crazy. Then we're breaking 3% more armor on every single node too. Crazy. Crazy. Should we just try to send it with a 94% chance to bleed? I think not. I think we gotta drop a little bit of bleed magnitude and go for bleed chance. Is this even worth it though? I think it is. Like doing this. Look at all this. This is definitely worth it. It's giving me 5 attributes instead of 4, right? It's giving me +1 to all attributes. It's giving me life leech and damage against enemies with broken armor, fully broken armor. That's gotta be worth. Oh, my block chance definitely went down again though. Oh no, oh, just 1 second.
I have a different plan.
There you go. Oh no. Whatever. He's okay. Pretty sure we're fine. What did you want, brother? Here you go. Okay, so we are about to go actually play the game again. Almost about to. That's a little much. The cluster of skills next to armor breaking is also good for magnitude of bleeding. Yeah. What are we talking about?
Nothing is set in stone.
This one's good for magnitude of bleeding? Yeah, I didn't like the slowing of my attack speed. That annoyed me. But yes. Potentially. Potentially so. I've done it before. Yeah, it feels better without it, I think. Okay. Oasis is done. Let's go to the Mesa. I kind of want to at least throw a Regal on this. Go fight something. I'm about to, bro. I'm about to. That's part of the game, is sitting around and fiddling with your build. But hey, I think we came out stronger. I think so. I'm actually not 100% certain about this other time loss jewel we've just put in. I'm pretty sure I'm in my boss fighting build. Yeah, hold on a second. There we go. Hey, but we preserved the AoE, didn't we? I think we did. I think we did. The AoE is still there on my mapping build. We didn't have to sacrifice strength. My block has continued to just tank. We have even less armor than before. So defensively, we didn't really improve, but we could. Our damage kind of went up a little bit. We break more armor now, which is cool, and we do more damage, which is also cool, but we could take the 2 points that we put into breaking more armor and doing more damage. We could put those into just having more armor, and it would do the same kind of thing for all the rest of the talents. If we wanted like 60% more armor or something. You know? But armor might not be that big of it. That's what I always tell myself. Yeah, the attack speed reduction is pretty rough. Like sometimes I'm like, yeah, I just want to hit hard and don't really care about attack speed, but yeah, it's kind of. It looked like he threw me. Oh man, that was funny.
A rarity and all mine.
I would rather kind of not be investing in armor if I could help it, I guess, kind of, you know. I don't mind the armor, like, buff, like the armor plating thingy, scavenged, but I don't know. So this is Stampede, which looks kind of like shield charge, just in terms of, like, you put your shield out in front of you, but you're actually not actively blocking during it. But yeah, it's called Stampede. You do like a charge and then a big slam at the end, and then you have like this kind of make jagged ground when you run, so it can still work with different jagged ground mechanics, but then you blow up the jagged ground afterwards. Then it always aftershocks. Those nice big AoE. Pretty cool. All right. I don't love that my character is getting like squishier. In some ways. Because the thing is, like, the Ellie res that we have on there, the max res, that makes me particularly strong against elemental stuff, right? But it offers, like, no benefit against physical. Let's see. Oh. A moment of zen. Whereas if I just have more HP, that does kind of give me a buffer for physical and elemental, right? It's kind of nice. Bro, I kind of want to corrupt this weapon, but it's not yet. I need to divine it even better first. Know what I mean? Is there any quantity of waystones around here? There's quantity of items in general, but not quantity of waystones. I might chuck that in there. Dude, we need some breach, man. Where are my breaches at? Am I going to be running this area a lot? I don't know. Maybe not. I want to breach it up, though, dude. What the heck? No breaches. Let's do this, though, just for fun. See what happens. Oh, yeah. Got the wetlands juiced up. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Need to go get this other tower, though, too. Go through the mine shaft for that one. Evasive. The heck? What do you think of crit bonus damage reduction or max life? I'd probably take max life over that. Crit is a very specific situation. Max life is kind of always good. And so do I still use Giant's Blood? Sure do. Sure do. That's what's letting me use the two-hander plus the shield combo. Haven't played Titan like 3 weeks. Oh, sheesh. Oh my gosh. We've been playing nothing but Titan for 3 weeks and beyond since the game came out. So what's going on here? Why do these guys feel like they're tanking me, huh? I don't like that. Would picking up fire damage increase on gear randomly end up buffing the empowered attacks too? I think it would buff your fire empowered attack, yeah. That's a big blow, eh? I think it would, yeah, man. Is this one? Ooh, spooky. Kind of cool, though. Yeah, we're taking out those meat creatures. Heck, bro. These guys strong? Am I just weak sauce? I may want to consider doing Herald of Ash again, I guess. Wanted to make sure I wasn't getting blasted by not having enough or as much block and armor and stuff. It seems like we're mostly okay, right? Like we're mostly alright. Every once in a while we do kind of get hammered, and I'm pretty sure when that happens, that's physical damage. So, how much damage do you need? It's hard to tell. Hard to tell. Struggling to get enough strength to equip higher level 2 weapons? Yeah, if that's the situation, I would maybe just don't play Giant's Blood. Are you still leveling, or like where are you at in the game right now?
Burn! Flee before me! I need more time.
Bye. Goodbye, goodbye. Just laying around. Small radius, global fizz, stun threshold, rage when hit. I mean, definitely not bad. Definitely not bad. I don't know if I could fit it in right now. Corrupt that bad boy, see what happens. Definitely not bad though. Definitely not bad. That might even be better. Oh, it doesn't have the increase though, is the thing. Definitely not bad though. Definitely not bad. Let's try this again. Let's see how this feels. I kind of like tanking up though. Hit 79, you're on T8. Waystone's nice. I just love Warrior, man. It just is what it is. Yeah, I mean, the Herald of Ash is a really big difference in clear. Okay. Gotta suck it up on the armor thing, I guess. Pretty big difference. No surprise there. I think we already knew that. That might be good for later when I do like an Ignite guy or a Fire guy. Brother, why are you stopping? Keep going. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Keep it going. Again, I haven't played any of the classes, so I don't actually know any better, but I love Warrior. But I do tend to love the, like, just beefy melee physical guy no matter what. It's just kind of like my style. And I would rather play something my style, just no matter what the actual power, like, difference is, you know? Which is kind of what I enjoy. That's what gets me fired up to play. I like the idea of it too, right? Just doing it. I do think that Warrior feels pretty dang good too, so I don't know. I bet other classes are like, you know, they have fast, rapid, or clear or whatever, but I don't know. Warrior just feels cool and feels good. My character's kind of gotten strong too, it feels like, right? Yeah. I don't see Scavenge Plating. Yeah, I'm not using it right at this exact moment, yeah. Sometimes I'll use Herald of Ash for map clear and stuff. Plating is kind of cool though. I think the build that we showed you guys today was kind of like what I was using to clear Delirium, or the Simulacrum in particular. What's going on here? Sup? In particular, the Simulacrum 1 and 2. Oh, is that's true, huh? I guess we do have we have four mace skills we haven't even seen yet. That's cool. Poor Miss Beans. A little cough. Shield and Comet build. Okay, okay. Poor Miss Bean. Yeah, for maps, Herald of Ash is pretty chill. For bosses, I can play the stun thing, but yeah, in the Simulacrum, I definitely did armor. Just trying to be as tanky as I could, trying to survive. Now we're not doing armor.
You won't escape.
Like this exact second, but we could. Oof. Like Titan Axe would be better? Yeah, I'm just gonna play Titan everything. Just every possible weapon combination I'll be playing Titan. Just how it is. Or Miss Bean. You wanna get in your bed for a little bit? There we go. Okay. It's got a few things going on there. Oh yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. I don't think it's actually that much, but yeah, it's solid. Life, armor, evasion, spirit, double res. Not bad, not bad. Making an effort. I like that. That's good hustle. I want these maps to go in here, but they're not going in there. They're going in the map tab. The Delirium map tab, which is not what where I want them to go. I should probably run some of these though, huh? Just grab some of these bad boys and send them. We've got a bunch of them, so. They're kind of cool. They just drop like that now. That looks like fun too. Alright, what are we looking at here, boys? We gotta clear this thing out a little bit. I don't mind taking these maps with me, but... I mean, I don't know. I don't want to deal with that one. I don't know, bro. It's a 10 irradiator, but... Same deal, don't want to mess with it. Why does it have all these stats? What's going on? What are you doing? That'll be fun. About to just run this tower with a 15, but nah, let's grab one of these little fellas. I like this at Endgame, just like sending maps. I don't like rolling maps, but I like exploring and having that. In a way, I still think my favorite, like, just Endgame grind was still like Last Epoch in a way, even though it was like not as fleshed out. I still kind of like that though. Armor get a buff? Yeah, apparently.
Steel yourself.
If you press Control Shift, they go in the current one instead of Infinity. Okay, good to know. Yeah, armor got a little buff. I don't think it's that big of a deal though. Unfortunately. I also do a lot of damage to my own self just using my abilities. We have so much plus skills on him now. Is that the end? I think it is. Oh, maybe not yet. Almost. All the mobs got armor too. Yeah. Oh well. We break their armor anyway. We slice it up. Ain't worried about their little dinky mob armor. Well, we've almost got 2 bars of XP. It's probably about time to go die to Arbiter again. I don't know. Again, the thing is, it's like, I don't know really what the point of Arbiter is. Unless I just want to farm him, which he seems like a very risky thing to farm. Right? Not really sure. Because getting your character stronger doesn't really make Arbiter easier, except for just getting more damage, right? You still have to just, like, do the mechanics and not die, you know? Yeah, it's just, you're one little pinky toe out of line, you're toast, right? I'd like some more armor. I think Ellie could be the best by far to slow development. It's just hard. April 2nd is season 2 Last Epoch. Awesome. Awesome. I'm very much looking forward to that. I love PoE, and I'm very happy to be playing PoE, but yeah, Last Epoch is... That's a fun one, man. That's a good one. Do we have any good breaches? Thought we did. And rarity. That's probably okay, but... Oh, did we know that this was here? Oh yeah, this opened up a couple new ones to us. Oh, interesting. Yeah, we should go do this tower then. It did. It revealed a couple new ones to us. Is this one getting buffed by that? Or is it getting buffed by this? It has to be. So it's touched by that one. Cool. All right. Well, let's. I think I gotta breachify this one, dude. It's just too many maps with not enough breaches, man. Just needs to get breached. All right, let's go. Yeah, let's take a little quick gander at this decay. I want to see what's going on. I want to see what's up. Now that my character is stronger and I'm just kind of running maps, I think we're kind of just chilling. Like, we can kind of run most maps. And I like the fact that some maps are just dropping Delirious. So I don't really have to roll them that hard. Now you can just kind of put maps in and go, which feels nice. That's good to know for the future. You got to get a strong character together so you can do a simulacrum. Just have it start dropping Delirious maps for you. That'll be for the future, though. for the future leagues, but we're here now, right, too? So, we're good. You got a whole bunch of rarity going? How's it feeling? Wait, what happened? You spent 2 mirrors, but you can't do any damage. What happened? What's going on? Wait.
I'm not ready.
So you're like a support guy? Is that what you mean?
Fortune favors me.
Yeah. I see. Got the rarity, got the support. There you go. Like that. So slow.
I can't yet.
We're bapping though. I guess the other thing about if I decide to take the resist out of my shield, my jewel setup is not going to be as like frilly willy-nilly. You know, I'll have to put the other resistance jewels back in, I'm pretty sure.
You won't escape!
To get them resisties back up. But the good news is 6.5k life is not bad. Just gotta watch out for fizz hits, I think. But it's possible that the armor wasn't really doing anything for me before anyway. The block maybe, but we got a lot of HP, so I think we're okay for now. I can still get more life on my gears than on my shield. 50 divs one map, that is crazy. That's the thing, that people have been doing that for a while, right? Do like party play and just like giga juice maps and just get a whole bunch of currency dropping. That is crazy though. Like that much currency going out. It's wild. You bought the Big Daddy Adorned? Oh man. See, that's another thing that I might need to get at some point. That would definitely change my jewel situation a little. Not much. A little though, for sure. Probably want to try to get the max res still, but yeah. We'll see. And does it affect it definitely does affect the corruption too, right? So you get the magic quality jewels, like the blue jewels. And then ow. Wow. Then you corrupt them bad boys and get even more juice out of it, huh? Seems cool. Do they have to be corrupted blue jewels? Is that how that works? Interesting. But it's blue jewels though, right? Or it's just all it does it even corrupted rares? Okay, yeah. Gotcha. I need to be careful, man. I need to like pick my direction and run when it's those big ladies. That can get weird. You going, bro? You stampeding or what? So many simulacrum splinters.
I need more time.
So I used to just sell those things, but now it's kind of getting to the point where I could try to run them, but I know that if I do like an increased difficulty from last time, I'm pretty sure I die. This build probably for sure. Just because I think the block probably helped me a little bit, maybe? I'm not sure. And Juggernaut, big flex for you, man. Pumping us up, dude. Is that 2 away from 20 on the day? That's beautiful, man. Thank you, dude. I want to see the Juggernaut make an appearance in this this version of the game. Although I do think Warrior's kind of like a Juggernaut in a way. Kinda.
I'm not ready.
Ow. Yeah, it looks like we could probably like relatively safely farm the tier 1 Delirium simulacrum thing. Relatively safely. But I want to get the extra points too. Running TOC, it's hard to get a good what now? Adorned? Yeah. I bet. I mean, I dropped the hammer on him, but it's already dead. Already sundered him up. It's just GG already.
I need more time.
I mean, I'm definitely still right-handed, yeah. But, like, in terms of what each arm can do when it contributes to, like, lifting, they're probably pretty similar. But I'm certainly still right-handed, yeah. But I don't think there's as much of an imbalance. I don't think. Is that what you mean?
I can't yet.
Right, there's a flask that you can get from Simulacrum, and then there's also one that you can get from Expedition. What's the Simulacrum one? Dexterity? I don't know. Not sure. So you'd just be farming it to sell it? Okay, gotcha. It's like a currency generation strategy. Gotcha. Did I get any 14s out of that one? I feel like I probably did, right? Lost Towers. Miss Beans. Don't find any more side favored. Yeah, I mean, so I don't really. Not really sure what you're asking me, I guess. I guess that's not something I've really thought about too much. Instant restore, right? So you got the instant restore health one from Expedition. Then instant restore mana one from that. Okay, gotcha. I'm not sure. I do imagine that working out probably has had a positive impact. But yeah, it's not something I've like measured or kind of like thought about, I guess, right? I don't lift wrong? I don't know. Always room for improvement, but I think, yeah. They've got the right idea. But I also lift different ways over time, too. What's up, Miss Bean? I gotta keep my hand on my life flask in case somebody tries to kill me, Miss Beans. Watch out. We're mapping a little bit, bro. We're mapping a little bit. Right, so so I think it's about even. I'm pretty sure, yeah. But I mean, I'm definitely still right-handed, so I think my right arm is still maybe different, but my left and right arms are just different anyway. Like my left arm is just like a little bit weird, I think. Like the way my shoulder and like elbow work is just a little bit different. Not sure. That thing that has to do with, I don't know if that generalizes though. That would have like one big freaky arm, no.
I need more time.
Just one's a little out of whack. Like my shoulder is just like different. But yeah. I don't think that's like really lifting related, just like structural. That's how it is. Part of the deal. There we go. Hadn't held me back too much though. Miss Beans. Yeah, it'll work itself out. Scooting my mouse around with your little tail. Let's see. Let's see if it opens up a whole bunch more stuff to us. Not so much. This one revealed like a bunch of stuff, which is pretty cool. Need more iron citadels, I think. So we're not seeing anything in the immediate. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about that. We have one down here too, don't we? We had this little fella. Didn't we have another one? Another moment of Zen? Yeah, we had two. Let's go get that moment of Zen. This looks kind of interesting. We have 2 moments of Zen. 2 opportunities for gains, you know? It's nice. Titan with I'm a cat owner, yeah. Okay, so we actually have 7 cats. Pretty crazy. You talking about Devin Larrett movement? Yeah. I've heard him talk about that. Yeah. I actually have 7 cats. We like went and intentionally adopted 5 of them, but it was definitely spread out over time. The most recent 2 sort of just picked us. It was a mama cat who just decided to like bring her tiny little baby into our backyard, and just like they was just like kind of hanging out there. But the mama cat was really young and the baby was very young. Like mama was like a year old maybe, and baby was obviously like a couple weeks old. So we're like, okay, well we can't just let you guys just be out there by yourselves. So we actually captured both of them. And now they're hanging out with us, and they're slowly sort of becoming more okay with that. The mama cat loves me. And the little baby cat snuggles Jenny and stuff, so it's just how it is, man. All of our cats have been healthy and happy, and we've had room in our home and our hearts for more. But I mean, like, Samson and Lily have been with us for like, what is it now? 2025? They've been with us for like 13 or 14 years. And then we got more cats just like every couple years. But yeah, the 4 of them came with us to California. Like they moved with us from Tennessee, right? So they flew in like a airplane that whole way. They've been with us the whole time, and then we got 2 more while we were here in California. And then, like I said, the other 2 just sort of like showed up. And so they're with us now. Just kind of crazy, but that is what it's how it is, man. It's how it is. I can blame Jenny for that, but that's not quite accurate. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're like little delirium mirrors. Yeah. Like spawns mobs. I think it gives you delirium juice if it was like a delirious map that wasn't like this one. Cool.
I'm not ready. For the counter.
Darn right, brother. Darn right, brother. So we're not really running very juiced maps, but we can still get some half-decent drops in this stuff. We've had Divines drop when we were doing just kind of pathing maps before. Could happen again. It's really hard to handle 7 cats. It's really not too bad. As long as they get along, right? We have one cat, our biggest cat, Oliver. He's like... He's a gigantic cat, but he's like kind of not really like a cat. He's like a bear dog or something. What's hurting me? Stop it. What is hurting me? Huh.
A rarity.
I don't like that. But he probably doesn't know how big he is, so he just chases around the girls. What is that? Hold on a second. Like, what is doing that? Oh, they penetrate 30% elemental resistances. Okay. I see. I see. That felt like maybe it's physical damage, though. Ouch, man. That hurt. Need an expedition affinity tab. Oops. Coming, bro. Get your ring, king. Not bad, not bad. Come get that. That hurt, man. What map modifiers would I dislike the most? Probably this one. The penetrates LA res, probably the worst one, but I mean, we're kind of okay for the most part, right? Definitely can get your attention though, you know? It's like, what the? Again, that kind of felt like it was physical damage to me though, but I don't know. I don't know. Whenever I get hit like that, I think it's physical. It also scales it up too, right? What are you guys doing? Okay. Just walking across, alright, fair enough. Because we're doing this thing where the modifiers of the map get affected by stuff. So things that would do like 35% resistance pen are now doing like 30, right? And they're doing extra damage as fire. So, you know, I mean, there's definitely some damage going out. I still think we're mostly okay. On expedition currency, yeah, we have like 3 points in expedition, so it's giving me some juice. I've been looking for the boss, but he's been dodging me, man. Dodging me.
This could forge something truly.
What's up, dudes? Nice. Dude, that guy's a... What the... Hold on. I'm about to die. I'm gonna just go ahead and be careful here. I swear that's physical damage. And that's why I'm getting trucked so hard by it. That thing has some range, too. Jeez Louise. What's the point of the expedition at the Kari Jewel? I don't know. I guess I'm mostly just doing it just to... You can like craft with the stuff that you get sometimes. Let me see if this does anything. Probably won't, but let me see. Probably won't, but let's see. Dude, they're stunning me with their lightning attacks. Why am I so slow? I'm freaking out. Oh, he has quite some range on that attack. Oh, he was like rare and stuff. Okay, I see. He was kind of a big boy. Oh, the minions literally are stun minions. Okay. That's just pretty freaky. I didn't really like Expedition in PoE 1 sometimes, because I felt like it slowed me down to do it, but yeah, I don't mind it in this one so far. This map has me a little bit on my toes here. A little bit. This is gonna be some big, nasty, delirious boss, huh? Sheesh, man. Let's give it a go. 2 monsters left. Him and me.
What madness is this?
Holy shit. He shattered my shit instantly. Sit.
Is nothing sacred.
He didn't want to give me any maps. He was salty about that one. Ouch. Any tips for fighting King of the Mist? So, Hakushi and I fought. We did all my fights with him so far, and I think you just gotta avoid the slam, and maybe you go up there and kill those totems when he plops those down. That sound about right? Okay, yeah, that one, that one, we did fine, but it was like, yeah, I mean, having 30% LE resistance pen plus like 50% damage as fire, that got my attention. And delirious mobs, yeah, that got my attention. Definitely. That was fun though. That's the kind of thing that we were not doing for a while there when we were trying to focus on leveling up, but now it's kind of like, send it. Let's see how it goes. Oh, let's get our moment of zen real quick. There's one of these minus max res ones. Okay, let's go see what you got for me, buddy. When the whole map is just Delirium Fog, right? So that's like a map that you've instilled either with emotions or they can drop that way if you have the talents.
Choose.
I think these are all bad. Regrettably. This one's kind of fun at least. I think they are all not good. I've seen this one drop from King of the Mist, but I don't think that makes it good, is it? Skills reserve, less spirit. Mana regen, crit chance, attack speed. Is this cool? People like this one? This one's pretty good. I bet people like that for the spirit thing. A little 78 staff, right? Yeah, it's not that good, huh? That's got to be the best one. I don't know if there's anything else that's any good. Those are okay for like leveling gloves, probably, right? People have to like this for the spirit, surely. We have another one too. Another moment of zen down here, if we wanted to go there. Let's see. Are we done with this, like juicing this thing up? We already did that one. This one thoroughly juiced, sufficiently juiced perhaps. As juiced as it's gonna get, at least. We can run a couple of these even if we're not gonna get like the maximum gains. I kinda wanna go see what this thing is though. Gotta go to the mire or the backwash, and there's nothing there. Unless we're about to make something go there. Let's see. Let's put some bosses on this map, dude. It'll irradiate, sort of, too, right? I actually don't want to use quantity of waystones on this one. Nothing there. Here's where we can use some of the big ones that aren't that great. XP gains, baby. Strong box. Watch out now. Let's do the big irradiators, like the 9. Just to get stuff on there. I do kind of like the boss ones, though. Those are cool. Can't give me something like a little better, like maybe some rarity, you know? More magic monsters? I mean, like, whatever, dude. I mean, like, whatever. The boss ones are kind of cool, though. There we go. Get some irradiators up on there. That irradiator, that there, right there. Okay, now. That moment of zen is just waiting for us. We must seek it out. Let's see. Don't we have like 3 copper Citadel guys already? Yeah, we can get more though. Wait, these are all ancient? Oh, jeez. Wait. Oh, do we need more? Oh, we need more stone Citadels then. Oh. Yeah, rolls probably matter. You're probably right about that. So what's going on here? What kind of freakiness are we dealing with? Just general delirium, but nothing too crazy. Alright. Just general delirium. Seems pretty chill. Did we go back to Herald of Ash? Yeah. That's a good call. It does look like we might be able to farm up some half-decent currency just running delirium maps and selling the delirium runs, unless we can farm them ourselves if we wanted to, I guess, huh? I do like that content. That was fun. Does seem a little rippy though, and I don't think that my build, even though I think it's like overall stronger, I don't think it's stronger for delirium than the other one. Not really. I think the block and stuff probably did help. Just not taking every hit when you're surrounded is good. And we weren't like getting blocked in surrounded, it's just like there was a lot of mobs after a while. And if they get an early like Ellie res penetration thing, then I mean that's just tough. It's just tough. Where's the belt drop? From King of the Mists. Oh, I just got it. I just bought it, you know? It is a good one, though. Make sure you get it without having it, like, rolled too low. You ever talk about politics? I mean, sometimes, I guess. Maybe. I mean, I think there are times where I'm more or less interested in, like, talking about it, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I think we talked about it for a while. Not like as like a, because it's like, that's content that I want to create. It's just stuff that was on my mind. Gym streams are frequently a place where we just kind of talk about whatever's on my mind, so. But yeah, I don't know if I really like the way those conversations like feel, so I just haven't really been like making a point of talking about it, I guess. Is that something that interests you? And did you used to watch on Twitch something like that? Checking out YouTube now? But yeah, been a wild day. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty passionate about certain things, but I mean, I think the whole recent situation, at least in the United States, has made me kind of feel like, I don't, you know, just people are gonna do what they want to do, and you just got to kind of figure it out from there, you know. So, oh well. I don't think it's really like that good of an idea to adopt like a oh whatever attitude, but I think that's just kind of where I'm at right now in terms of just my mental health, you know, just trying to have a positive impact with what I spend my time doing, and you know, definitely pay attention, but you know, I don't think it does like a lot of good for me to try to like help people be like aware of stuff or even necessarily share my opinion on stuff. Maybe it helps a little bit, but I think for the most part it just kind of creates a vibe that I don't really enjoy that much on the channel. And so I have to sort of balance that feeling of responsibility versus like just, you know, taking care of my community and myself in a way that makes sense to me, you know? So, I don't know. Better avoid topics that divide your audience? Yeah, I mean, I guess. I suppose. I just don't really have like a big like plan or intention with whether I talk about that kind of stuff or not. It's mostly just like whether I feel like talking about it or not, you know what I mean? So yeah. Right now I'm just kind of like I'm narrowing my perspective a little bit. I'm just gonna kind of focus on what's in front of me a little bit more and let the sort of like anxiety of everything else just not be something that I worry about constantly, you know what I mean? You're a carb up before the gym even when I'm cutting. So I usually train first thing in the morning without eating anyway. So yeah. Oh no. Drop the hammer on him, bro. But yeah, Wraith, what was your name on Twitch? Checking out the gym streams back in the day. You guys can definitely watch wherever you want. But yeah. Which gym streams were you watching? Were you watching on the YouTube streams? Over on the Bajheera Gains channel? That's cool, thanks, man. How we doing? Doing alright, man. On the grind. On the grind. Hurting, bleeding. Ouch. Well, thanks for watching on the Bajheera Gains channel, man. I do have those up there as like a little like backlog of my training just for fun. Cool, nice. Nice. But yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, talked about it when I feel like talking about it. Don't really talk about it when I don't really feel like talking about it. Kind of is what it is, you know? But I feel like truly, like, I don't know, even when I talked about that kind of stuff, it wasn't really like a political thing for me. I think it was just like kind of social stuff. But I do think that one of the strategies that people have these days is to make everything political so that they can sort of have people be on just one side or another, and they'll listen to who they usually listen to, and they'll sort of draw their idea of what they should be saying about the certain situations based off of that, rather than encouraging people to kind of like have a thoughtful, nuanced approach to it, right? So, yeah. I think that's kind of what can happen, where everything ends up being kind of political, even if it's like not political, you know what I mean? But I guess things can become sort of like quote political for a couple reasons. But one is because a lot of the decisions that we make, sort of as a society, we sort of do that in a political arena. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If you're okay with the Elon thing from today, it's not an audience thing. Yeah, I understand. I agree, but
Yes.
that's a situation where like does talking about it help? Like I don't know. Maybe. Not sure. My intuition is no, oddly enough. But yeah. Pretty weird though. Pretty weird. Definitely worth paying attention to. You know what I mean? Yeah. Those people who are being complicit and we are gonna get screwed. Yeah, it's like what do you do, you know? What do you do? You vote, you know, but that's how it goes. Alright. It does help to denounce any sort of white supremacy symbolism. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You know. People are crazy though. So that's not what it was. Who knows? Elon is kind of an idiot, so he could have just like, he's kind of like an awkward, weird idiot, so he could have just like tried to make a particular sign of enthusiasm and it ended up looking really, really, really bad. But it's kind of a charitable interpretation, you know what I mean? We'll have to see what he says about it. But yeah. He made sure to get it right second time, yeah. Yeah, so it's like, you can try to be charitable with the assessment, but it didn't look good, that's for dang sure. But as we've seen from his recent stuff in the Path of Exile community in particular, he is kind of an idiot, you know? So, who knows? It's dangerous to have idiots be that powerful, you know? But that's not really like a new thing either, you know what I mean? Nothing new about that. So, what we gotta do, I suppose, is keep taking care of each other, keep looking after each other, keep trying to make the good decisions in the little area of influence that we have, right? Let this other stuff play out where it plays out, but keep looking after each other, you know? I guess that's kind of where I'm at with it, but yeah, it's definitely pretty spooky. Should we run this at wetlands with this map? This looks kind of fun. Kind of like this map. Need to find a place with some nice juicy rarity. Run that bad boy. I don't know if we have a place with very juicy rarity. A burial bog, a creek. I don't really have anywhere with rarity. We could run this thing on the creek though. I'll go check it out real quick. Just for fun. That doesn't really have that much rarity. That's not even the map that I want to do, is it? Where did it even go? Is this the one? The other one I had, yeah, it was damage. Where did I even put that thing? Did I put it away? Oh, whatever. Where are we going, boys? What are we doing? Oh, we're going towards this little guy. The riverside. Oh, it's a prefix map. Oh. Whatever. We're just doing maps, man. We're just doing maps. We're just doing it. Just doing it. It's got, yep. Look after each other, man. That's kind of how it goes. I mean, it's like that stuff is going to play out how it plays out, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really sure what the right attitude to have about it is.
You won't escape!
Like, you don't want to be too complacent, right? But at the same time, you don't want the sort of stress and anxiety of it all to just, like, eat you alive every single day. Then you kind of lose track of what's in front of you. At least that's kind of like where I'm at, you know? Who knows if that's even the right way to go about it? the memes will be feasting. Yeah, it's like, it's almost like the meme stuff is like, it makes it not as serious as it is though, right? It's like a way of like coping, I understand, but at the same time, it's like, this is actually pretty bad. What do, you know? And again, that feeling of powerlessness is actually like part of, it's like an intentional thing that like regimes create, right? It's sad, spooky. Spooky. But again, this shouldn't really come as a surprise to anybody, right? Like, everybody knew exactly what was happening beforehand. Like, I don't think anybody's gonna change their opinion, right? They're like, oh, wow. He did what? That really is... Okay, I think everybody knew, like, what they were voting for when they voted, right? Like, I don't know. So... we just gotta take it from there, right? I mean, I don't know. Like, everybody knew what they were getting themselves into. None of these things that's like, holy crap, this is ridiculously bad. Like, none of this is gonna be a surprise to anybody, right? You know?
You won't escape.
Like, there's just right out in the open, right? They can do kind of like what they're emboldened by being able to do kind of whatever they want, and it's fine. And people who don't like them will keep not liking them. People who do like them will, I guess, like them no matter what, right? Like, I'm not talking about just Elon, that whole deal. So, again, it kind of puts you in this position where you don't really feel like there's much you can do against, like, even, like, bad stuff. But, I don't know. It's kind of where I'm at, is like, let's keep taking care of each other. The communities that you're part of, you know, try to have a positive impact on those people who are part of those communities that you care about. The gods of Olympus will do as they see fit, right? And you got to kind of figure out how to be immortal, right? I guess, I don't know. Play some video games, make some gains, spend time with your family, build something cool, you know, make your time worthwhile. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Definitely be uncomfortable, yeah. Could be, yeah. Definitely would be uncomfortable. But oh well. Another thing that you gotta keep in mind is, like, yeah, half the people are kind of one way, but half the people the other way, right? So you kind of got peeps on your side, one way or the other, right? It doesn't have to be like a battle style conflict. It's just like, you know, if you're ever feeling down and that, like, you know, feel like afraid for your, like, safety or for, you know, your family and stuff like that, just remember that it does suck that it's like half the people are one way, but remember that the other half are, you know, probably gonna look out for you. If some people are looking to root against you, there's half people rooting for you too, right? So kind of how it goes. And I do think that for the most part, I mean, I start to, I'm not so sure about this as more as time goes on, unfortunately, but like, I feel like for the most part, people want, like, for everybody to be like happy and safe and stuff, right? But it just doesn't, and everybody just has like different ways of going about that. But I think there's definitely like a good portion of people who just don't want people to be happy or safe. They just want to maybe like enrich themselves or whatever, but that's kind of always been part of the deal too. So again, it kind of comes back to the idea you gotta look after each other as best you can. Spend your time doing things that you think are important, building towards something cool, you know? Is that political, Wraith, that sort of discussion? No. Going backwards? Yeah, in a lot of ways, for sure. But again, this is not a surprise to anybody. This is something that people voted for on purpose, right? So it does suck, though. Yeah.
You won't escape.
A lot of it. Yep. Definitely. But I guess that's kind of how politics work in the United States. Is like, one way of doing it gets a turn, and another way of doing it gets a turn, and then you get to see how it goes, you know? Like, see. Let's see.
Fortune favors me.
Oh well. Keep doing my thing, I guess, huh? I think I'm out from what now? Out from streaming, like you're not gonna stream for a bit, or you're not gonna hang out here? Yeah, we try to. That's one of the nice things about California is you can get outside frequently, and it's not too chilly in the wintertime. You can spend a little time outside. During the daytime, it's pretty nice. Get some of that sun. Definitely helps out a little bit. 5 monsters remaining, but where? Oh. 2 of them bad boys. All right. Feel free to time me out. Why are you timing? Wait, what are we timing you out for? Not sure what's going on. All right. Oh, you're saying that his salute was just him being a... Hold on. His salute was anything than him being excited? Oh, okay. Sorry. I had to read that. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely a possibility. I think he just was a goober and, like, did something really stupid. It just depends on, like, what he says about it, right? He's like, whoops. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. All right. One thing I hope it doesn't get worse and worse. Yeah, I hope not. I think that's like the dialogue, right? I don't think things have constantly gotten worse necessarily. Like overall.
You won't escape.
But I think that's like what
I'm not ready.
Like what people might say, right? To help people be like dissatisfied and angry, right? That was just kind of like part of what people say, I guess, huh? Yeah. Goofball is kind of like a nice way of putting it, yeah. But alright. We'll see how all that goes. We'll see how it all goes. Alright. Yeah, what do I want to do with these thingies now? Anyway, blame Wraith. It was his fault. Blame Wraith. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a fine way to go about it, Stormwolf. Fine way to go about it, bro. I'm not trying to burn bridges and stuff, but I mean, I think there are certain subjects or certain like viewpoints where it's like, if you hold that viewpoint, it's kind of hard to like understand you anymore, you know what I mean? That can happen with people, I think. But still being civil, I think, is just important in general. But yeah, like if, you know, actually hold certain opinions, like it's like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be hanging out, you know what I mean? But that's not, again, like I was saying before, that's not really like politics, right? It's not like the game, you know what I mean? Seen a few 1,000 physical DPS options that are exactly 200 divine. Yeah, they get up there, huh? Yeah. I'm not even American. I'm Canadian. Since he said he wants to take over Canada on Finalizing. Yeah, like what is that? Like what is? He's probably kidding, but it's like, what are you doing? You know? What are you doing, man? You can't be saying stuff like that. It's not a serious thing, but you know. Let's see what we got here, boys. Bang out a couple more maps. Temp chains. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. Fair enough, Storm. Fair enough. Fair enough. And so, like, when you have those goals, it's like, you know, just gotta make the, you know, Make the best decisions you can and go from there, I guess, huh? But I guess what's weird is that when people think that, like, their best bet, I don't know, it's like they vote against their own interest or something like that. It's strange, but whatever. Whatever. All good. Again, like I said to Wraith before, I feel like I'm not, like, super into these. Like, I find that these conversations are, like, unproductive almost these days, right? Not unvaluable, it's just, like, for me, it's just, like, I'm just... I don't know. It's kind of, like... drains your energy, you know? But, you know, if you're concerned about it, I don't want you to feel like you can't talk about it in chat. It's just... You know what I mean? It's just... I think I've kind of seen just recently, I'm just like, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of...
Fortune favors me.
Gotta do my own thing a little bit for a while, you know? So... Just gotta do my thing, focus up a little bit. Have an impact by just having an impact on my own little thing, right? Doesn't have to be taking any particular stance on stuff, which, I mean, I feel like I've made my positions fairly clear. If you need to know what my positions are, you know, shouldn't be a big surprise to anybody, I don't think, but it also doesn't really matter, right? Not really. What I'm mostly interested in doing is doing my thing. That's kind of where we're at this point, right? Do your thing. Think about social media helps. Yeah, I definitely am like not on social media as much as I was as I have been in the past at certain points. Like my Twitter is mostly just gonna be like, hey, I'm live. Not really like putting a lot of like thoughts out there. But if you guys, you know, talk on stream and stuff, but yeah, it's good enough. These I think will be eye-opening times though. So pay attention and remember, you know. And hopefully we'll be all right. But again, like, there's so much coming our way, it can absolutely be overwhelming. So I understand. Got level 18 in WoW. Right, so you're on the PvP anniversary realms. Are those kind of bumping, you think? You feeling pretty active over there? I mean, I feel like the classic community is like kind of doing its thing. It's been strong for a while, right? Yeah. Same opinion of Asmon regarding the next 4 years. It's gonna be content you'll be able to laugh at. Yeah, that's if you can. I mean, if you are in a position to sit back and laugh at this kind of stuff, I mean, that's definitely a pretty privileged position. You know what I mean? That is definitely one way to look at it, yeah. I do think it's like potentially quite a bit more serious than that. But yeah. I guess that's one way to like cope with it, right? That's one way to deal with it. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people, you know, like Asmon and other people are not going to be really directly negatively affected by this, you know? By the stuff that's going to happen, you know? But there are going to be people who really are suffering, you know? And that's going to suck. We'll see. We'll see. L37 is decent progression. Yeah, you feeling good? I mean, you're probably like getting into Act 3 here pretty soon, and Act 3 was like probably the toughest area for me when I was leveling up my first time, but after that, once you make it into cruel difficulty, oh boy. You start getting access to much better loot, your character is getting stronger, you start schmoovin'. Schmoovin'. They talk about like the friendship thing. I'm pretty sure I pissed off quite a bit of my viewership by like talking about how I felt about certain things, so you know, you live, you learn. You know? Act 3 Titan, that's like the hardest point right there. You got this though.
I need more time.
Definitely pissed a lot of people off talking about certain things, but at the time I thought it was important, you know? So Not afraid to stand by my beliefs. That's true. That's true. But yeah, there are definitely consequences. So, how do you piss off my viewership? By saying things that they didn't like, you know? What happens? Not gonna argue your privilege? No, that's all good. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Feel you. I feel you, brother. Let's see. Some totem action? Eh. I do like the block chance, though. It's kind of nice. People like totems. Armor break. This is actually kind of nice for, like, Sunder. And, you know what? Don't totem guys like life regen? Yeah, I'm not arguing privilege either. It's just like, I think if you are able to just sort of sit back and laugh, then, you know, you're in a pretty good spot, right? So. Why don't you try PoE? I have, like, over, you know, 1,000 hours in PoE 1. I think one of the main reasons to not play PoE 1 is because it would get even less viewership, right? So that, gotta kind of try to spend your time in a good balance of what's going to be effective for content creation and fun, so. But yeah. Goes for sure. I don't agree with most of the political takes you have. It doesn't make me enjoy content. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. That's good. Yeah, totems definitely can get the job done. They can slam pretty hard. They can pump. All right. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, not everybody's as mature. Yeah. PoE 1 is more popular than 2? So you can go, how many viewers are watching PoE 2 versus PoE 1 right now, for example? It's kind of like a metric that I'm talking about. Yeah, PoE 1's great. I don't think most people are like sort of pitting PoE 1 and 2 against each other. I don't think so. Posted a warrior minion, might try it. Oh yeah, send it, man. Send it, dude. Oh, thank you, Trippy, for the 5 good subs, man. Pumping us up, showing some love, bringing the heat. 25 big ones tonight is nice. Thank you, dude. Thank you, thank you. People need to understand is that if you don't vote, you make the dude that you don't like more likely to get into power. Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? It's just what it is, man. That's the way it goes this time, but yeah. Love playing PoE 2. Yeah, gotcha. The viewership will change with the next league in PoE 1. Yeah, and maybe we'll play PoE 1 then. That could be fun. That could be fun. Yeah. Definitely. But thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude. All right. We want to do a couple more maps before we call it a night. It is almost 11, so we probably should wrap it up here pretty soon. But let's get to this thingy. Let's get to this thingy just for fun, huh? But yeah, again, I blame Wraith on YouTube for this one. The cursing? No, you're fine. I didn't even see any cursing. Well, time to be able to deal with great swords? That'll be hard. That'll be hard. You don't need to make a new character probably, but who knows? It will be hard because that's going to be a lot more dexterity that you're going to need too. Your stash tabs do transfer over. Yep, they do.
Face me.
Oh, thanks, Cloak. I appreciate you tuning in, man. No, I'm not gonna be mad at you guys because you disagree with me or anything like that, but sometimes I will be very confused potentially at how somebody can like hold a certain perspective, but I mean, it is what it is. Still really like hanging out, and I think that's like more of what I'm interested in doing. You know? That's just again, just like I said before, if I feel like talking about it, then that's fine, but if like these days I'm kind of like, eh. Just, it's not gonna be like a no politics zone, and just like I'm just not super interested in all of it because it's kind of, it's not something I feel like I really have a direct impact on, you know. And so and I find it to be like definitely can be frustrating and anxiety producing, and so you have to sort of balance out, like I said before, like that feeling of are you being irresponsible by not paying attention or talking about it? But when it comes down to it, it's like what helps you be the most effective person in your life to do what you need to do. And for me, right now, it kind of feels like not worrying too much about this kind of like drama in that arena, you know? So, all good. Oh, nice, Cloak. Yeah, we're working with Legion now. So if you need any new subs, definitely get them from our sponsor, Legion. They're fantastic. You trusted me before, you trust me again. I got you, bro. Thanks, man. Thank you. Just run into walls, reading chat. Very interesting. Yeah, penetrating LE res when I have 90 res is probably still better than penetrating res when I have 85 or whatever, so it's all good. Yeah, that's the thing, Trippy, though. Just know that there are a lot of people who got your back, too, so. Them gains, I got you, bro. Oh, yeah, walking treadmill. Okay, so I have mine from the company called Walking Pad. That's what I'm using. It's pretty fun. Definitely recommend. Can confirm that walking in gaming is pretty OP. I think tomorrow, maybe me and Jenny are going to the gym in the morning, so I don't know if we'll see you guys for a gym stream unless we don't, and then I'll see you for a gym stream. We gotta get some gains in, man. Took a couple days off over the weekend and took today and yesterday off the gym, which I don't usually do, but we hit it pretty hard last week, so a little bit of recovery is good, I think. Kind of makes sense. Let's go see what this little guy's got for me, though. This little moment of zen, fella. But again, thank you, Trippy, for pumping us up. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. And again, I do want to highlight the fact that it is cool that we can have conversations like that and have it be pretty chill and respectful around here. So thank you guys for that. Truly. Just chatting. Just chatting. How much life is that? Oh. I thought I said 230. I was like, what the? What the? Doesn't matter, does it? Want more of those minus resistances, though. Just for fun. Alright, let's go see our little buddy here. A moment of zen. Hello, bud. What you got for me this time? Anything cool? I don't think I've seen those before. Good old Pillar of the Cage God. Life recharges. What does that mean? What does that mean? Increase energy shield, strength, intelligence, chaos res. Life recharges. Yeah, I can never go wrong with the pillar. That's true. That's true. Well, the past 12, 16 years, like, people go out. Yeah, but I think that's like important. Like, or sorry, not important. That's like on purpose, though, right? So. Roll attack speed. I don't think you can sell for a lot. Cool. Yeah, I don't think I've even seen this one before. What does this mean? Life recharges. Oh. That's interesting. So it makes it work like energy shield. Yeah, Pillar of the Cage God is definitely insane. We can try to qual involve that. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Little POTG. Should we qual involve? You still do want to qual it, right? Or is that not the case with Pillar of the Cage God? I think you do, right? Kind of running low on these all of a sudden. Qual and vol, baby, boom! I don't think it did anything. Oh, it gave it a third socket. That's not the worst thing ever, right? Qual doesn't matter, just sockets, yeah? Sockets all right. How much do people like for sockets? What is a socket? Fall doesn't matter at all? Okay. We'll remember that for next time. Probably helps a bit. Do I actually have Fury Wear PvP on YouTube? Oh yeah. Let's see. I have room in my 75 Exalt tab. I don't think it goes for that much. We can knock the price down a bit. Or I could save it and use it my dang self, but I don't think I want to do that right now. I don't think so. Yeah, what are we talking about here, boys? I don't think it's gonna be all that much, but still, we'll post it up there. See what's up. Looks like a div. Oh, cool. Let's try it out. Well, no wonder people want to buy these for like 3 exalts all the time, right? No wonder. They're flying off the shelves. Okay. It's pretty easy to set that up then, isn't it? Chuck it up there for a div? Sure. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. All right, boys. We will pick it up. Tomato. Not bad. Not bad. We could have done a Citadel, but that's okay. We'll do that tomorrow. Then we have other Citadels. We have a Stone Citadel. We have another Stone Citadel that we were setting up to a while back. We're working towards, but it's whatever. This one will be easy enough to get to. I like the fact that it has all these towers, and this one's right here too. This one's right here too, so this will just be an overall juicy place to work towards. But yeah, I like what I'm doing right now, Wraith. Yeah, I like what I'm doing right now. All that stuff requires a whole lot of financial and time investment. And I'd rather just do my thing. I think my time and energy and efforts are well invested doing this, which is something I'd love to do. And running a business like that would definitely be a financial risk and more time expended and less time to kind of just do what I like to do. So we'll see. We'll see. But if you like the content, pump it up, show it some love. That'd be great. We'll find more ways of adding value to that relationship too. But for now, I gotta get some food, I gotta get some rest, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Back at it again for some WoW in the morning, and then probably just good old PoE pumps in the evening. That'll be the plan. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Peace. And Sigma, hold up. Let's hit Sigma with the flex one more time before we call it a night. Later, guys. Thank you, Sigma. Welcome back. See you guys next time. Peace.